Sorry.
Fake news.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Thank you for coming to this most wondrous of occasions. We are currently in the festivities of the fall of the autumn sun. Now, our setting tonight will be Red Hook of the continent Photogomithria. This continent is a war-torn country. It's not currently embroiled in a war, but it was recently in one. The capital is Red Hook, which is where you are currently at. It's bustling, it's full, and it is a massive city. The church controls it along with the state, and our adventurers find themselves here upon request of several entities outside of their control. Some of you are here at behest of the church. Some of you are here at behest of a separate temple. And others of you just owe a favor. Would you like to introduce your characters to the audience for me?
You've always started. You want to start again?
I can start it up. Hey, it's DJ. What's going on? Today, I am playing a rogue-esque character. On the streets, they call him ABM. That stands for the Mighty Blood Messiah. His name is like William, though. Don't worry about it. It's not important. Do you want like physical descriptions right now? Or
Yeah, please.
Sure. He is a human, slimmed down human. As I've described several times in the last couple weeks, skinny fit. He's got some weird, almost like strange things going on with his body, but that'll come up later. Don't worry about that right now. But yeah, He usually is dressed up in like a cloak with a hood. He's got a sword down at his hip, and that's ABM is what we'll call him.
ABM. I love how every single one of your characters so far has been slim fit.
Listen.
Yes.
Paul is like a
that's
chubby
true.
like
That's
gym
true.
teacher
I
guy.
forgot
What
about.
are you talking
I'm sorry.
about?
I forgot about Paul.
Fit.
No.
He's just strong. Hello everyone, I'm Jamie, and I am playing Gerard Balderdash. I am a blood hunter mutagen. The mutant blood hunter, I should say. I am about 6'6", and though I might be very handsome, my jawline and bones seem to protrude in weird ways. I've got a very... think Giga Chad, but unnatural, and that's what I look like. I've got ginger mustache and long ginger hair in a braid.
I'm Ainsley. I'm playing Cora. I am a wizard. I am a chronergy mage. What?
No, chat. I'm sorry. Continue.
Squidward is gonna come back up too.
Squidward is gonna come back up.
Squilliam?
Fancy
She-
son.
Is in very, very nice, very clean clothes. One is very long trench coat-esque. Any sort of like jewelry or added embellishments seem to be clock themed. And yeah.
All right, I'm Tanner, and I am playing Mako Tempest. 6'2", golden dragonborn with ember red eyes. He is got a soldier's build, weighs about 280, and is wearing heavy armor, heavy chainmail, all black to be specific, to really accentuate the gold on his scales.
Dude, Gold Dragonborn is sick as fuck.
And he is a fighter.
Just gonna quickly say welcome Tej and Jay. Appreciate you guys showing up.
Thank you for coming. We appreciate you.
Oh, he's taking stuff out of his pockets. He's getting serious.
This is how you know it's real.
That's how you know it's real.
So I did kind of prelude already, but I did have one written down that's far more eloquent. If
Yeah.
you'd like to hear that?
Do a prelude.
Or we can just get right into it.
I'm so excited for a prelude, man.
Okay.
Theatrics all the way.
The kingdom of Mithria has thrived for thousands of years. In this time, it has outlasted feuds with deadly lords and fought off evils of both this plane and others. This autumn festival, our adventurers group of dandies will be at Red Hook, in the largest banquet hall, the church, where the sage's ritual will be trying to tell the future and commune with the gods and things beyond this plane.
That's fancy.
Love it.
And you are all at the sage's church right now.
I'd
This
like
is-
to pickpocket.
All right.
Calm down.
So, in a building with both the Pope and the King, you would like to steal. Fantastic.
And the king. Congrats. Public enemy number 1 in just a few seconds.
A solid start to the game.
Immediately Dylan's like, alright, gets rid of our entire freaking
Yeah.
plan for the session.
Just let me tear my notes.
It reminds me of my rogue. Last
no.
session.
I hate it.
No. Send us into the scene. What's happening?
Okay. So, you have all been hired by, like I said, various groups to explore several disappearances. People have gone missing in the town. We're talking shopkeepers, a few children, and we're not entirely sure why. One of the missing individuals is named Ella Starspot. They were the assistant to a maid shop. This shop sells potions, scrolls, and books. Another missing individual is Sildathus Curant. This person ran the general shop. Their assistant is still there, but the general store owner has gone missing. Both of them seem to have been elven. A missing person from 6 months prior. Now, this is speculation at this point because this is such a long time for a disappearance to happen in a case that you're not sure it's connected. But this person is Quintoris Simorel, and they run a telescope shop in the city. Prior to them, around the same time, it seems to be in batches of 2, was Fencerin Bithalael. And this person helped run the bar. No significance to them, they were just a bartender. They helped close things from time to time, but just a regular person. And they were a human. Yeah.
You go first.
Okay, so you said one of them was a telescope owner?
Yeah.
Or telescope shop owner?
Mhm.
You think you would have seen it coming?
But
that's funny.
Could not help myself, and it's
Um,
gonna drive me
I was
nuts.
gonna ask, is it from like the same area in the city that they're disappearing?
weirdly enough, opposite ends of town.
I don't like that.
They're traversing the
They're
sewers.
traversing. Actually, maybe.
There is a sewer system beneath the city.
Dope.
So,
So are we
if
going
that
on an
is your
adventure?
idea, you are more than welcome to tread that path.
We'll be around.
We'll be around.
Is there any more information we can get?
Who was the last one to go missing?
Yeah.
The most recent missing person is Elahor Starspell.
Over Starspell. Who were they to the town?
That was the owner of the magic shop,
Okay.
and it was an elf.
I want to check out the magic shop.
Cool.
Missing people.
And the races.
The order that I listed them in was the order of newest to oldest of missing
It's
cases.
oldest. Okay. And the races of them, are they different races?
So it was elven, human, orc, orc, right? And a Dunmer. No, not Dunmer. What is that called?
You talk about Deep Gnome?
No. They
or
typically have an evil alignment.
Oh, you talk about a
Drow.
Drow, thank you so much.
What is it?
Elder Scrolls, please don't be too litigious.
Yeah. Right? I'm making notes for what I'm telling you guys.
Typically have an evil alignment. That's crazy. That's like stereotyping.
That literally.
My
yeah.
alignment just says existing.
I don't even have an alignment drawn up, man. Existing. I love that alignment. Okay. And we've been tasked to kind of investigate the case and find these missing persons. Okay. Is there any?
You two in particular would have been asked specifically if you find what's killing them, or making them go missing, and it.
We're sitting next to each other. Oh no.
Here, can continue about your thing. I will give you a map shortly.
Bobbert, what exactly do you feel we should investigate first? They don't seem to have any correlation other than the fact that they're all disappearing in twos and it's all mysterious.
Hold on, I gotta get the voice back.
This is your map.
Where have the disappearances been?
Okay, so the
You want me
southern.
to show the camera really
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, my body.
Not the
Putting it
body.
in the Discord
I can do
because
that.
I wanted to. Well,
There it
my-
is.
My art.
Map of the city.
Welcome to the city.
My old character drawing.
Hey, they actually showed up.
I stitched several maps together to make that because I was short on time, so I hope that's okay.
Hey, works better.
Okay.
Works better than that actually works better than the one I'm using because of my map. Oh my god, it's so
So
screwed.
if you're following ley lines to the city,
Okay.
I will show you guys as well. It would be east
They're all
and
going
southwest
He shows us
for the
different
first 2, then 4. And then the
God,
remainder
that'd be
was
so
here.
soothing.
This is your poorest part of the city. This is your affluent part of the city.
Okay.
And affluent areas have not had any missing individuals.
But,
Anyone here see
but
if there's,
that's
like,
a
stand or
straight
something? I
line
have a
amongst the
stand.
roads.
I got a stand now.
God, I'm gonna. You know what's gonna happen is you're
Alright.
gonna talk, and
So
I'm
in
gonna want
terms
to do
of
that
missing
voice
people-
with you because it's just
You
such a fun
should.
voice.
It's such a
Up in
fun
the
voice to
northeast
do.
And then the northwest. And then the most recent.
But I
is
have
in the,
opted for
ghettos,
Squidward.
southeast.
Yeah.
So when you go to the northeast.
Yeah, and you have
I
had
hate
no
it.
disappearances
None of it.
in the northeast affluent
Not
part
yet.
of the city. This is the richest part of the city.
But the
Where
resume must
exactly do you feel like we should look first? The poorer area, which of
What's your
course
resume?
has the majority of the
What's
disappearances,
your
correct?
resume, I should say.
yeah.
Or should we look maybe in the rich area because
There's
my
been
int is
disappearances
there have been no
there.
disappearances
My
there,
wisdom
so
is
it could be
12.
I'm a
something in
wizard,
that
so I
area.
have a 20.
Actually, I don't know that any of you would be particularly.
Okay.
Well, no, you're from the
So you're
church.
the one who takes
You would know
charge then,
that
'cause I
even if
don't.
there were disappearances in the rich area, they wouldn't have been reported. Rich people keep to themselves. The shops aren't open to public use.
The bourgeoisie is fucking incompetent most of the time. So they probably had people disappear and just didn't report it.
But perhaps
Is that something you would like to look into?
I'm asking what we should look into. I'm just giving options.
Perhaps we should start at the most recent disappearance, the most fresh.
I like the way
case.
Squishy talks.
That would make sense.
Squishy. His name's not Squishy. It's ABM.
ABM.
All right, Turd Nugget, let's move.
I have more HP than you.
Wait.
Says
No! That's not how that works.
How about we don't pick fights with them?
I'm not
Alright.
picking a
I'd like to
fight.
pickpocket.
Pickpocket.
There's nothing to pockets in these, boy.
I don't believe we've been officially introduced. My name is Gerard Boulder the second.
Junior.
The third. it's switching to the third now.
It's the third.
The third.
Actually, I have to do Mr. Lower Bottom Jaw.
Low bottom. They call me Mr. Low Bottom.
Mr. Long Bottom.
Mr. Long.
I am Cora.
Nice to meet you, Cora.
Nice to meet you too. You said you were ABM.
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 This is Mako.
Nice to meet you, Marco.
Hi, nice to meet you too.
Alright, so we said we're gonna go check out the most recent disappearance.
That would be the northeast part of the town.
Let's go there.
Excellent.
I'll be following in the back of the pack.
All right. So upon entering the northeast of the town, this is a fairly nice area. Not the most affluent, but certainly better. The streets are cobbled. There are rather intricate gutterways running through the centers of the streets, carved out of the cobblestones. And as you move along, there's a hustle and bustle to the city. Are you looking to investigate the most recent disappearance, the spell area?
Yes, the spell area.
Okay, so as you enter, you can smell the smell of tomes, leather, paper, old books, to set the scene. Yeah.
Buttered popcorn, maybe?
I don't know about buttered popcorn.
Damn.
I thought something smelled familiar.
Every place I go.
It's a Wallace thing. Continue.
So when you enter, you smell old books, leather, tomes. The shop is fairly empty. There's a single individual behind the counter. They wave at you. The candles are floating throughout the air. It's not really lit by any central light so much as candles moving around. And as you enter, a candle moves toward each one of you. So it's fairly dim within the shop. What are you looking for?
I have dark vision.
Do all of us have dark vision?
I'm not saying it's impossible to see. It's just dim.
Okay, gotcha.
Jeremy's just choosing to be the obnoxious one today.
Yeah.
For a regular human, it would be difficult to read books here, so you can't steal from them.
I like that.
Yeah.
As before we walk in, because I'm assuming we're gonna need to, I don't know, maybe get some information out of people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna quickly shake one of my flasks and tank it really quick. And after I tank it, I'm gonna like smooth my skin and make myself just a little more attractive.
Okay.
As I now have advantage on charisma checks.
Okay.
And I guess we walk in, and I'll walk up to the person on the counter. I'm gonna be like, what is the name of the person again?
Mira Norin, but you don't know that.
Sorry, as he walks in, can I kind of like, you said it's like dim light right now?
Mm-hmm.
I've got the skulker feet. Can I kind of just step in and hide?
Yeah, totally.
And I'm just
Roll a
gonna
stealth check.
just kind of hang out in the back and just observe for the
Bro's
moment.
just being a rogue.
What do you get?
Oh, that's a 4.
With all your rogue additives.
So the young woman behind the counter.
Before the additives. Hold on. Give me just a second. I'm sorry.
What if I told
What
you
if-
she rolled a 17 on the die?
Okay, it doesn't matter then.
Okay. So as you try to skulk off to the side, the young lady behind the counter goes, "What are you doing, sir? Theft will be heavily punished. Please."
No, we're not. He was searching for clues.
Sorry, we're just
You want me to
searching
roll
around.
deception?
Roll deception for me.
I have advantage. Oh, hell yeah. I didn't even need that advantage. Yeah, deception. I have a -1 to my charisma.
I like this die. It's
Uh-oh.
really well. It's gonna be quite
I'm
difficult.
glad I rolled well for you.
18.
18?
Yeah.
You beat her.
Okay.
So she
He's like-
believes you.
He's like,
Oh,
because we just...
So the church sent you then?
Yes, I am, here. I assume I have like a note saying I'm
Yeah.
working with the
It
church.
has like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
business card.
I'm
and
gonna
it's
pull
like-
out a business card that says Gerard Bontatage.
I mean, the church would give you papers to
Okay.
travel around. Like, so if you were to think of the hierarchy of things, right?
Mhm.
It goes church, state, and then like the schools.
So like the Roman Catholic Empire. then.
Exactly.
Okay. So,
And
I
being
will...
a member of the Healing Church, she would stop questioning you upon seeing those
Oh,
papers.
it's perfect. Yeah, so I show her the papers. Whoosh, whoosh, and I'm rolling back up. And I'm like, we're here on official business because I heard someone was just recently disappeared here. Could you give us some information about that if you have it?
Yeah, Eleanor, she was the owner of the shop, and I'm currently running it instead of her family, but she went missing 3-4 days ago. We haven't heard or seen hide nor hair of her.
Was she mentioning maybe someone following her, anything like that?
Well, she's been working late nights, and when I asked her why she wasn't leaving the shop, she wouldn't answer me.
Did anything go missing? As well as her?
Well, there's several books that went missing. And she pulls out a massive book. I'm talking like this. Opens it up.
Oh, that looks like my Bible.
It's a witch. Burn it.
And she points out a tome that is scratched out. Someone literally took a pen and dug through the page. And she goes, "Well, that's interesting."
Do you have mending?
Anybody got
Is that
mending?
Do you have... God damn it! The one time I didn't pick a spellcaster was mending.
I didn't
Fuck.
choose mended.
Okay.
What was
That's
on
a
that
bummer.
page?
This was an inventory of the store. We're missing several crystals that would have held power. They would have been used for etching runes into a weapon. Those are missing. And as well, there was a book that also went missing.
Do you
But
know...
those could have been general theft. We're not sure if... I'm not sure. I say they. There's no one else working here. I'm not
very
entirely
suspicious.
sure if
Do you
they
know-
were stolen with a lore or if they were just general thieves.
What was the book called? Do you know? You don't remember.
I don't remember.
Do you-
I
do
was
you-
just going to look at the...
Is there any way to track said gems for etching magical stuff?
If you have the spell of finding specific magic items, you could probably track them that way.
We don't have.
Assuming
I
they're
don't
still
have
in the
that
city.
one, no.
Damn.
Well, then we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Can I roll
Does
in?
she you said she was staying late in the shop, correct?
I did, yeah. Weirdly enough, I would leave and she would be here after I left and be here in the morning when I got in to open the shop.
Was she working on anything specific? Did she have a workspace?
Yeah. She would open up the desk and show you into her workspace, upon which, roll an insight for me.
Which one of us?
Not insight, perception check, sorry. Whoever would like to roll a perception.
Yeah, perception.
Can I ask
Yeah.
one person take the lead on it? If you'd like to give that person advantage. you
That's
can.
fine.
I have
I
a
was
really decent
gonna
wisdom.
ask if I could...
I've got a +3 to my wisdom.
I got a
rolled
+5.
Can I
I
roll
have
an
advantage.
investigation?
Absolutely.
We can't do that. You
We'll do a
can't
perception
roll and
and
then be
then-
like,
But I
"Oh,
had
pick me because I
already
rolled high."
That's okay. That's alright.
No,
So could we do an
if you roll high,
investigation
we'll
and a
go with it.
perception?
Yeah.
No, that's
I would say
metagaming. I
them
can't do
separately of
that.
each other,
If
so
you
you
got a
can't
high
give advantage
perception,
to
go for it.
Well, I
whoever's,
figured-
but yeah.
Actually, I've got a +8 to perception.
That's a
16 on
13.
perception?
A 13? 16?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a +8.
You should have rolled, man.
I did. And you guys were like, no, Tanner's wrong.
You're a rogue. Rogues usually
Yeah.
have good...
Yeah, that's what I said.
Don't make
Coulda,
fun of
woulda,
him.
shouldas.
He's just a little guy.
I
just
rolled
a little
never.
guy.
He's just a little
I rolled a
guy.
19, and James was like, nope, we're
With his
rolling
Just a
on
little
10.
turd.
No, that's not what I said.
Little turd.
With a 16, you would notice that one of the books put up back on the shelf inside
I would have had a 20.
has a broken spine. It looks like it might have been struck or used to strike and put back. It was almost smoothed back to straight. Like, have you ever broken a book and then pressed it straight? You can see the lines along the body from like the ripped. It looks like that.
Never broken.
I pulled
a book
off a
alive.
And you said you rolled a 13 on investigation?
Yes.
There's no quill or pen in this workspace.
Okay.
I pulled that book off the shelf.
Okay.
Which book is it?
So it is a leather tome full of notes.
Okay.
These are handwritten notes. If you were to flip it open and read through them, you could see that she was keeping track of clock in and clock out times of... I forgot her name. Of Miranorin. She was keeping the clock in and clock out times of her. But she was also tracking the prior disappearances. She has the dates of when they went missing. She has the dates of other missing homeless people in the area that she noticed stopped being around. As well, she's written down 2 names in specific and circled them. And they aren't missing because you know who they are in the city.
Can I copy all of these notes?
Absolutely, yeah. If you'd like, I can send them to you later.
She
as well.
was keeping track
And then-
of clock in time.
And then,
Yeah.
That sounds
The-
like normal bookkeeping, though.
Well, yeah,
So-
but then she was also keeping
yeah, but in
track
the same book,
of
she's...
the.
So one of the
people.
names that's circled and underlined is Sister Adele, a member of the church. Another name was Chocho. They are the inn runner of the Sunflower in the poor area.
I would like to ask the bookkeeper or the person working about the marks I noticed on the book,
Oh, like
how it got, like how I could tell it was smashed and all that,
Could
like
it
something was
have-
going on.
Kept
Okay, what are
something
you asking?
inside of it? Can I look for like a hidden pocket?
Absolutely, roll an investigation for me.
That's better. 15.
So at a 15, you don't notice that there's a pocket. What you do notice is several hairs that have blood at the base of them. inside of one of the the outer shell of the book. Inside, there's 2 hairs with blood at the base of them. She was clearly bludgeoned with this book in some sort of altercation.
Oh
Yeah.
my.
So I'd walk up and just
Oh my.
point the spine. Hey,
Oh my.
Could just
What
start
happened
talking
here?
like this.
I have no idea.
No, I'm still gonna
This
get
is the first time I've seen it. I don't really go through her notes. I'm busy trying to run the shop.
looks like some damage this.
Yes.
It would appear so.
Can I roll an insight to see
Absolutely.
if you see him? Yeah. It's a 10.
You don't notice anything. I'm sorry.
Fuck! Damn it, Mako.
Can I?
Sure.
You already rolled insight.
I'm pretty sure that there is information.
If one of you would like to give him advantage.
We
Can
are.
I
will.
give him advantage?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I don't have advantage on this
'Cause
side, so I
I'm-
can't do that. Oh, I do. I have. Yeah.
I should have rolled. but
Well,
No. No.
So
You already rolled.
I have the roll still here. I didn't change
it's
it.
only a 12.
Okay. You still
Fine.
Still don't notice the damn thing.
So
Thank you.
listen, is there any more information you could give us about them going ons and happenings around here?
We've had several disappearances, but along the lines of disappearances, I'm very busy with the shop. I haven't been keeping track of anybody.
Really?
Can I? While they're having this conversation and she's a little distracted,
Yeah.
can I snoop around the rest of the shop?
Sure.
Um,
Roll a stealth to start for me. To
'kay.
see if she sees you rolling
Uh,
around the shop.
Don't we have a?
I'm gonna disguise it as looking at the books.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Stealth or performance then?
Wasn't she keeping track of the disappearances?
The
The
owner was.
owner
Oh, the
was.
owner was. Okay, not this lady.
Do you guys think we should
It's an
ask her
18.
about the circled names, or do you think that might be
I don't think
maybe
she.
a bad idea? Maybe she's in on.
So you
it.
rolled an 18 for your stealth?
We are.
Yes,
we
and
are
then-
whispering.
Roll your
in front of
investigation.
Shit.
BUGZ sexy ass. She's a little bitch.
That's gonna be an 8.
An 8?
No, it's gonna be 7.
Yo,
7.
our rolls have been.
My roll was great. I don't know what y'all talking about. Alright, well.
So I propose one of two things.
Can I make an Arcana check to notice magic out of place?
Sure.
Right after this Arcana check.
I love Arcana
So,
checks.
now, just out of curiosity, I haven't been playing for very long. How exactly does an Arcana check work?
So, I always see it as like history is your knowledge about what happened in the past. Arcana is your knowledge about how magic works.
Ah, okay. So this is still what you would have observed.
Yeah.
yes.
okay.
Just like quick, faster.
Now, detect magic would modify the roll,
okay.
but
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I appreciate
absolutely.
that.
Through my spells with me.
yeah, I didn't realize we were doing a mystery thing. If it was if I would have helped you build your spells for a mystery
I
campaign
picked spells
for combat.
for combat. Yeah.
We have too many squishies.
Question: is your character a combative person?
She goes and looks into things that probably get her into trouble.
We're
So-
gonna fight this woman at some point.
No, we're gonna.
I'm gonna beat her up.
You can try.
I don't even
not
notice.
That wasn't in character.
The
Your-
Arcana check was an 18.
It's still
An
fun.
18? Okay. Now, in your because that's a very high roll, and I'd like to give you something for that. What exactly are you looking for while you're looking around?
Probably like traces of spells having been cast.
Okay.
In specifically for like a range that wouldn't have made sense in the space, perhaps. Because I noticed there was no quill or ink, correct?
Yeah.
So something is either missing or she has another spot where she works.
All right. Well, I can
So-
tell you with certainty something is missing. You don't sense any magic that would say she was casting to write in this book. Someone stole her pen and quill.
Can I do like if obviously something went down in her workspace. Can I just do an investigation of the whole room to see if there's anything else
So
maybe left behind?
Of the office space, an investigation was already rolled. What I
Okay.
will let you do, however, is if you want to go out into the main room, you can do an investigation out there.
I'll do it.
Cool.
We'll see.
I'm picking a different dice.
What is... Ah, that's sad. It's a 12.
A 12?
Yeah.
So, with a 12, you can tell that the locks weren't forced. You can tell that the doors seem to be in working order. The hinges haven't been
Okay.
tampered with. And the bookshelves have not been moved.
So somebody got in without issue.
Yeah.
So it was someone she trusted.
Nobody else comes by here, she says, but she doesn't
Okay.
keep track of
So, I'm gonna lean on the counter. Right?
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, did she have anybody who's very personal with her? Someone who, say, if they walked up to the shop, she just let them in.
She does have a husband. I'm sure if he knocked, she'd let him in, but I can't imagine he'd hurt her. He's one of the sweetest humans I've ever met.
What? Could you have any more information on this husband? Like a job or what? Him as a person?
He works with the church.
So it's not him then.
The two of us took different answers from that.
I work with the church. Okay. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna lean into Bobbert.
ABM.
ABM. I'm gonna lean into ABM and be like, we'll
Cool
whisper
turd.
to him and be like, so
Turd
I
nugget, sorry.
think she knows more than she's letting on.
I
Okay.
would agree.
Because if it was no forced entry, one, we can absolutely go check out the husband, but we're here. And she clearly has keys to the shop.
Mm-hmm.
And she was the one who could have benefited the most by now running said shop.
Perhaps we should talk about this elsewhere.
I'm whispering to him.
We're apparently whispering really loudly.
You couldn't hear me. I'm whispering to my friend. I'm being loud so the microphone picks me up. Darling.
I don't particularly want to leave her here. If she's involved, she
We
might.
can't just force her to... I am with the church. I can just force her to come along.
We have the authority, right? Like,
She would
Gonna be a little tired.
She would tell you the name of the husband. By
Name of the husband?
Uh,
Okay.
it's Dr. Henry Armitage.
It's a doctor.
he's a doctor.
He's the head librarian at the church.
Doctors don't hurt people. Cough, cough.
Cough, cough. The immediate silence. Gotta love that. Okay. Oh, this is hard. Okay, I'm pretty sure she's still hiding something.
She's absolutely.
She's absolutely hiding something.
Unfortunately, you failed those perceptions.
We failed
did.
every roll we
We've done
took.
every roll since we walked in.
Doesn't
That's
mean
not true.
that
Just
doesn't
passed
mean
my Arcana
that doesn't
check.
mean we can't be suspicious.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
can intimidate the shit out of him if someone tells me to.
You guys, this is
I have
an
advantage
investigation. As investigators, what you know above board, your characters would know. So,
Okay.
Like, you know, if you suspect her of something, you can continue to suspect her of something, even if you didn't see.
Here's
Outright, you know?
here's the thing, darling. Nothing is going to stop this investigation, correct?
I would
And
hope not.
I have a feeling, an inkling, mind you, that there is something that I...
Tell us all you know or you fucking die.
God damn it, you... That's... Okay.
Did you say that in character?
Oh, God. Yeah. Roll intimidation?
Yeah, roll an intimidation.
Can I give him advantage?
Sure.
I'd like to roll the
Because
high.
I still have the hemocraft thing
I
activated.
have an ability. You make that check.
Okay.
I target you, rewind time, and you get to make the check again.
Alright.
I just remembered I have it.
What?
The same
Hold on.
thing.
I don't trust this thing.
Can you stop using your phone
Yeah,
dice?
yeah,
to
why
use-
are you
Give
not
me that board
using-
real quick.
What is happening?
Let me see what's going on here. This thing is literally... It's funny because
It's really
it's been glitching out on me. 12, 15.
An intimidation check with 15.
Oh, wait, hold on. Intimidation, or is my... Yeah, that's a 15.
Okay. So you can see what I rolled.
Is it that 20?
Motherfucker!
Nice.
So she's gonna look at you, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
You
I actually should be
absolute dumbass!
alright. Wisdom save?
Yeah.
Ken.
So...
Oh, Jesus
10.
Christ.
Okay, so you don't notice anything, but she points at the door, and she goes, "Get out."
No, just walk. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Before I leave, I do want to apologize. I don't even know why
your
he's
dice.
here.
Yeah, I think
He
it
just
was-
showed up.
Truthfully.
I am very sorry, ma'am. I shouldn't say condolences, but heaviest apologies. I am very sorry for the behavior of her compatriot.
It happens, I suppose.
Can I make one more roll before we leave?
I'm gonna smack
I'd
him.
like to pick... We all want to!
Could have worked.
I'd like to pick...
Kinsley's dice apparently really likes me. I'm sorry, guys.
You want to switch dice?
Take this one. This one. This one's really
to attempt
cursed.
to pickpocket on the way out. Maybe I'll get some kind of
Pickpocket
evidence
her?
off of her, yeah.
Oh, can I try to like distract her with my charisma as I'm
Sure.
apologizing?
I was gonna say it would be a disadvantage, so with a distraction, it would be.
Okay,
right
do you want me to
Can
roll
I?
charisma to distract?
Sure.
Can I perhaps, if I use
If you roll,
prestidigitation?
if you roll above a 17, it's at advantage.
Okay.
That's a 6.
Oh my goodness, okay, it's just normal. Okay,
Am I
I rolled an
maybe-
18 on the die for
18?
pickpocketing.
Plus
Okay.
11.
Plus 11.
Well, that absolutely works. Because what was it?
29?
29.
Yeah.
Fortunately for you, she's just shy. I rolled really well.
Ha!
I rolled an 18.
Don't take that die away from him.
So you're pickpocketing
You did this
her?
to us.
Right.
Okay.
See, it rolled a nat 1 and then a nat fucking 20. What is going on with my dice?
It just like still in better.
Listen, yeah, no, he's
Tanner
just...
says to pick a different one.
Can I?
No.
You take the one around my neck.
Bugsy has the DM's...
Can
like,
I take
touch.
you into the other room real quick?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Fun.
Just standing on business?
Do you let them know in the shop, or are you gonna?
I think... I don't want to create a scene with her in the shop, so I'm going to wait until we get outside.
Yeah, I leave.
Okay, yeah, we step out.
Hurriedly. My guy.
Before
the hell just happened?
Before
You
we
exit
sort
the shop,
that.
you hear the bell, of the door opening and closing, and you re-enter the hustle and bustle of the city.
Okay, alright. So we come onto the bustle.
Yeah.
What you got for me, friend?
As all the commotion was going on, and gotta find the voice again, as all the commotion was going on.
I love you, Deej.
Okay, so continue.
As all the commotion was going on, I made an attempt, as the world-renowned pickpocketer that I am, to snatch maybe any potential evidence of her. But when I reached into her pocket, they weren't quite pockets. Like, they were almost an illusion, if you will.
So I pull my cane off my hip, turn around and go back inside.
Okay.
Alright, we're going back inside.
Pockets were
Strong, girthy hands.
Hey, Yoke.
Alright.
You say
I'm
that
looking at
again,
my
but slower.
potions to see if I have something for this. And I'm gonna walk in. I'm gonna be like, ma'am, I do have one more question. What exactly are you?
Whatever do you mean?
Clearly there is something going on, for my friend realized that there is something suspicious about not just your clothing, but the entire situation. Something about illusions?
Can I roll an Arcana check now?
And
Sure.
I'd appreciate it if you were entirely honest with me.
No illusion here. What do you mean an illusion?
Come on, get
It's
that
in the
Arcana.
20s.
Get that Arcana, baby. Come on, get that Arcana, baby. Come on, baby, get that
I
Arcana.
hate that voice.
Get that Arcana, baby.
I hate it. Stop.
23.
23. At a 23. So that's to no spells, right?
Yeah.
No spells, kind of notice the stuff going on with like magic and.
Okay. So you see that they are wearing clothes, but when you take a... Because you just heard, they don't have pockets.
Yeah.
Their pockets don't go all the way in. You can see like a seam to it. Like, how do I describe this? You know when you buy costume clothing
Yeah.
and it doesn't have real pockets? It has the illusion of pockets.
You mean women's clothing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except this is Victorian era, so it's weird that would be a thing.
Okay.
You also notice, actually, here, you rolled an 18, right?
Earlier I rolled an 18. This one's a 23.
Okay, so only you would see this then. Let me see. For just a second.
Oh no, more mystery.
Actually,
And yet-
we're streaming. Everyone get out.
Oh dang it, that's true.
Son of a
But now the chat's gonna know more than us.
You might want to have immediate these now so they can hear it.
Alright. So, here we'll get real close to one of these. What you notice is that, like, at the seams of clothing, it doesn't go all the way in. Her skin seems to be adhered to the edges of clothes. So where her sleeves are pulled up, you don't see up her sleeve. You see skin meet sleeve. Where her pockets go in, it's hollow. You know, there's no real pocket there. Her hairline, now that you look at it, is a little wrong. Where, like, yeah, there's hairline, but not individual hair. Yeah.
That is freaky.
Yeah. Alright, y'all can come back now. Okay.
Can I use my fire breath yet? Can I please? Someone give me an excuse to use fire breath.
No, because the place is full of books.
That's exactly the reason I want to use my damn fire breath.
We can't kill them unless they're a fucking monster.
I'm going to cast Mage Armor.
Okay.
We didn't find
Is that a
out.
visible spell? Can she tell you're casting a spell?
Yes.
I-
Mage
a
armor.
touch.
Mage armor
So
is not a.
upon
silence,
that, she is standing at the door. And rather than open it, she's going to squeeze through the cracks of it.
I chase, baby,
Okay.
and I tank my second potion because I was looking through my potions, right?
What's your movement speed?
My
I-
movement speed is 35.
Okay.
Can I use one of my Chronergy wizard things?
Yeah, totally.
Let me open it.
You would all get a reaction as she's moving through the door.
Fire breath. Fire breath.
Okay, so the one I wanted to do is a straight up
I
action.
shouldn't do that.
You can.
No, I really should.
No, I'm.
It's a straight up action, not a reaction. Is it still cool if I use that?
This is happening pretty quickly. I'd say a reaction if that's okay.
Yes.
You okay?
You
if
could
I,
do an action after you go.
You okay
through
if
the
I
door.
tank my potion really quick? Because
Yeah,
I was
totally.
saying I was pulling it
I'd
out.
say you could toss a
Okay,
potion.
so it cancels the effects of the other one, and I get Serenity, which increases my dex score by 3.
Okay.
But the bad side
These
of
are
it.
blood potions, right?
No, they are alchemical potions. Unless you want them to have blood in them.
Alchemical is totally
Okay.
fine.
It increases my dexterity score by 3, but I have disadvantage on wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
That is my bad side. All right, and yeah, I make chase, and I go, everyone follow! We finally have a lead.
You start going in and say, please don't torch all the books.
So you're chasing?
We chase.
There could still be evidence.
So she makes it through the door. She squeezes through. You guys kick the door open. There's one person on the other side of the door in the alley, but it's not the same person. Now you move fairly quickly, so this could only be her, right? But it's a man.
Tackle it.
I'm used to monsters, okay?
Yeah.
Especially this one that just squeezed through a door. Pretty sure it's a shape changer. So, are you okay if I take like a full turn?
Do I also get that?
Okay.
Do I come to that conclusion as well, considering what I know?
Yeah, totally.
I'm going to use that action on the dude.
I don't
Okay.
think that's
So,
her.
as a bonus action, I get rid of one of my negative side effects
Okay.
for my mutagen. So
Okay.
now I don't have disadvantage on wisdom saving throws.
That is using blood, right?
Your body begins to. You can trigger a burst of adrenaline that
Okay.
lets you temporarily resist the effects of a mutagen.
That is totally fine.
Sweet.
I'm saying because there's blood
I know.
madness.
I will let you know whenever I use blood.
Perfect.
I promise.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna kind of phase that off of me, and because my dexterity is a bit higher, my bones are a little further apart. I'm a bit more lanky, and I just like slide up and like pick the dude up against the wall. So a grapple check.
Okay.
While he's doing that, can I do the standard thing that people don't do in horror movies and just look up and back behind us and make sure this thing didn't step out and then immediately go like up?
Roll a perception for me.
You look so proud when he said that.
Yeah,
It's
I probably just am about to wrestle a regular guy.
19.
19?
Yeah.
You see a red shape, like red goo, moving up the wall.
Guys, there's a gooey thing on the wall.
I immediately break off the grapple and I go, I'm sorry, sir. But I mean, that's still my turn.
Yeah.
I don't know that I get anything for like climbing or anything, do I?
I'm gonna
So, you don't, but you
stasis that.
Stasis it.
It needs to make a con save.
Okay.
This thing has been rolling really well. Please stop.
9.
That fails.
All right.
So it is frozen. It's encased in magical energy until the end of my next turn,
Okay.
or until it takes any damage.
Okay.
It is incapacitated and has a movement speed of 0.
So it's about 20 feet up in the air at the top of the building right now.
Okay.
Edge of, like on the gutter, like edge of the roof.
Sounds
So
good.
it's up there. You got
The
anything?
guy above being let go is just like,
Yeah, especially since I'm like probably like
Oh,
a head and shoulders taller than him with like weird bone protrusions. I'm like, sorry. I'm imagining myself almost similar to
fortunately, you do wear church garb, so he would understand that you're part of the healing church,
Yeah.
and you're probably hunting monsters.
yes. Get down, stay safe, sir.
Good, may the blood be with you.
And may the blood be with you as well.
I hate the.
All right. So everybody has a turn to go before it unfreezes.
Oh shit!
Okay.
This is nice. All right. Well, whoever wants to go first.
Yeah, I was gonna
go
say,
ahead.
Tanner, do you got anything? I don't really know.
Breath weapon, baby.
I mean, the thing is, like, the only thing I could do, because I don't have a great climb speed with being weighed down with heavy armor.
Throw me.
Throw him.
Wait, how tall are you?
I'm like not tall. I'm
He's
like,
Also-
average.
yeah, average.
I would
For
just
Victorian
like to say,
era, so, like,
Tanner, I was gonna
5'4".
tell you
Yeah.
after the fact, but what it did was eat some of your memories.
Oh.
When you assaulted it like that, when you accused it, you are taking, and it didn't damage you when it did it, but you will be
Okay.
taking a D4 from your ability checks and attack rolls
Okay.
until you take a short rest or
Or some. Okay.
So it's essentially
Fun.
Bane. You,
So, yeah.
you have been baned.
Okay, so I'll take a D4 off of everything I roll then. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm just gonna make a shot at it with a crossbow then.
It probably wouldn't be easy to grapple, would it?
Hard to say.
Wait, so
good.
wait,
My whip is
how
magical.
far up is it?
You've got boost
20 feet
range
here.
with it? I don't know.
Okay,
10
so if
foot.
I have a climbing
10
speed
foot
of
range.
30,
I think you get this easier than
but I'm wearing
everybody
heavy
else does.
armor, what would you
Right.
say the climb speed would be? Like maybe
Shoot
like
me.
15
Run off
or...
and like an old man.
It's your movement
hanging
speed.
out.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm almost.
speed halved. Okay, so 15. Okay.
God.
Would I be able to climb the 15 feet up and use my fire breath on it?
Totally.
Okay, I'll do
Totally.
that then. I
And,
will-
and it is fire breath, right? Like fire is the element.
Yes.
Okay.
And so let me see.
Sir, these are wooden buildings.
No. This is a stone.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it's a stone wall.
Oh,
I didn't.
oh, we're chilling then.
We are outside the library. You guys wanted me not to torch the inside.
I would also
I
like to
asked
see
very nicely.
You asked
how
me
the
very
fire
nicely.
affects it.
Yep.
Let's see here.
Because as a
'Cause
monster
it is-
hunter, I would know different
Here we
elements
go.
affect different things.
Yeah.
All right, once per turn, I scale a 15-foot cone. Needs to make me a dex check.
Okay.
Oh, I can do
With the
this.
chrono magic, does it get to make a dex check?
It was the con
Verify me on
save.
this.
And it doesn't get to make it again.
Action dash.
Okay, but can it move? Can it avoid attacks? Okay,
It's
so
got,
that
it's
automatically hits.
incapacitated and it has a movement speed of 0.
Cool. So that
Okay.
automatically hits.
So it needs to take damage.
So you can read it better.
Okay.
So it's six level. Okay, it takes 3d6 of fire damage.
3d6 of fire.
And now it is unfrozen.
Perfect.
Oh, I thought we all got a turn before I was unfrozen. We
Once
got
it's damaged.
one.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
I
one
also said
turn
that.
or until it's damaged.
Well, I think I could still get it before it gets out of
You
our range.
absolutely can. Because I'm about to
I have a familiar.
So with 3d6, it is 15 fire damage.
15 fire damage?
Yep.
Okay. So, you notice that when you light it on fire, it squeals. You hear... and,
That's very accurate.
it stays on fire.
Fun
It's-
chat.
Stays
it
on
stays
fire.
on fire.
That came through so well over the stream. Oh my god. No, like that was like it wasn't too loud, but it was like
It was perfect. Good job. Like, respect. I love your sound effects.
Yeah, you weren't next.
I gotta
to it,
step it
that's
up
all
in the
I'm
main
saying.
campaign. Chat, if you want this to be the main campaign, let me know.
That screech was very accurate monster noise.
Appreciate that.
I may need heads up on the next monster screech. That's all I'm saying.
Sorry about that.
No, you are good.
I am
When you-
glad I didn't.
When you hear him,
Doing it for the cast. We're
yeah,
good.
when you hear him say "it goes," cover your ears.
And it goes. Yeah, not a bad idea.
Okay. What you can tell of fire, you did more than regular damage would have. Like, it starts
good.
skin sloughs off of it.
Too
It takes a lot of damage from that. That would hurt it bad.
Good. Come back here, you slimy bitch.
Oh wait, no. 'Cause
So now that it's been damaged, let's start for initiative.
Woo!
And I was actually going to do it the way Jamie did, where you guys get your turn and then it gets its turn. So you guys can all coordinate with one another to see who needs to go first and that sort of thing.
Okay. So, do you want us to kind of like roll off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, I
So-
rolled an 18 on the die.
Oh, so Deej rolled.
I just hit the thing. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. What does the monster roll?
DJ rolled.
What is initiative based off of?
Dex.
Dex?
I could actually. if-
Oh, then I rolled a
And-
23.
You beat it. It rolled a 19.
Okay,
Go.
so we'll go first then.
I have a +7.
My guy is gonna realize that this is, not the dude's not the guy, and I told him to run. I am then going to
I finished my tea.
slide my hand along my cane, which is, you guys notice.
The kettle. Thank you so much. I literally can't.
No, I
It's all good.
Especially after that scream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get you. Really sacrificing yourself for the bit.
True voice actor.
True voice acting. So I'm gonna slide my hand along my cane, and you guys realize at this point my cane is sharp as my blood gets sprayed onto the cane. This
Okay.
is blood magic.
You're not
essentially.
drinking it though, so you're not
Oh.
gonna make you roll for
Okay,
maths.
perfect. And then it's gonna become a whip and light on fire as I use my blood maledict.
Okay.
I have to take an extra bit of damage, which I will take. 5. Of course, I roll the highest I could. Okay. So yeah, as I light my my now like chain whip on fire. And
Cool.
how high is it up?
It's still 20 feet in the air.
20 feet.
And unless if it's like a cone of influence, Mako is in front of you still on the wall.
It's a whip.
Perfect.
So yeah, so my blood rights allow me to add elemental damage to my weapons.
Perfect.
So
If he's out of range, would I be able to, because we're being loose with it, right?
Mhm.
Would I be able to try and use my familiar and cast Dragon's Breath on it and
Totally.
hurt it
Yeah, absolutely.
towards us?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm shooting fire at it.
Okay.
Go for it.
So you're having your familiar get out in front of it and then blow fire.
Push it towards us.
Okay.
So it's 20 feet in the air.
Okay.
The reach for my whip is 10 feet.
Okay.
Are you okay if I use a little bit of speed to climb?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Do you want me to roll an athletics check or anything because it's a wall or?
I mean, even if you did a bad roll, right? Like, you're a hero. You've
Yeah.
been doing this a while.
Okay.
I feel like 5 feet up a wall, you could do.
Sweet. Yeah, especially being taller than the average person.
Yeah. Because that's all, it's 20 feet up. You're like 6, 7 feet tall, right?
Mhm.
Like, you're only really putting your hand on
I'm
the
just
lip
kind
of
of
the
pulling
wall.
myself up a little
Yeah,
bit. Yeah.
that's totally-
Okay. Yeah, I'll make an attack against it then.
Okay.
You go ahead and roll the damage. Actually, if you want me to
It's a
grapple it
dex save.
beforehand,
Is it
so it
dex
can't
save?
make a dex save.
So, being on fire. Let's see here, real quick. I did stats for fire.
I just love that you guys like gave me a chance to use my fire breath.
And then my second attack. Okay, I thought it was
Sorry.
gonna be another one.
Another one.
And another one.
Okay. Where did I write that? I had notes, I swear.
You're fine.
Sir.
Where's my mouse?
Up your butt.
It is.
Not my butt.
No!
Oh
My
God,
butt.
please, my butt. All my stats change when I drink a potion. So like I have like my stats and then parentheses next to each of my stats depending on what potion I've drank that day.
Nice.
Okay, perfect. Appreciate you. So it was a dex check?
Yes.
Okay.
I was wondering if I could try.
Can I have
Dex
one more
save.
D20?
Yes.
That's totally fine. I've got a couple right here.
Perfect.
You
appreciate
want to
Yeah,
take
it
clear
is
one?
because they don't want you having mine.
Disadvantage, so whatever the lower number is.
They're both threes.
Perfect. It definitely doesn't make it.
Go for it.
That's shit. Oh no,
It's
a
okay. It's
6.
double damage.
Is it double damage?
Yeah, it's vulnerable to fire. It seems.
The fire is giving, double damage for fire, and it also now takes disadvantage on checks and saves because it's on fire.
18 fire damage.
18? Okay.
The roll was 9. So, I already.
Yeah, you
doubled
already
it.
doubled it.
Perfect.
I rolled a nat 20 for my first attack.
Okay.
My second attack is a 3, right? We're level 8, so it's 3. Yeah, so plus 8. That's 18 to hit.
18? 18 absolutely hits.
Okay, so for my first attack, I'd like to hit it and then also grapple it, because you can do that with a whip.
Yep.
And mine's kind of like a rapier whip, right? So I'm going to roll damage first. And are we doing crits the same way I do them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Automatically doubled for the first bit, and then you roll for the last.
Okay. So 4 plus 4, and then 3. So 12 plus 10, and then plus 5. 27 damage.
27.
But
Alright.
the fire damage for that, I should double that.
Double your fire.
I haven't doubled the fire yet. So this by itself is 12, 5, 8, so 12 plus 5 is 17, 10, 37 damage.
30. Ooh, that's a good hit.
Yep. And then I'm going to attempt to grapple it, so it needs to make a athletics or acrobatics
Okay.
check.
Roll 2d20 for me. I don't know where, but
You got him right there. I don't know.
I had one.
Well, it's a 3 and a 1.
3 and a 1.
I mean, I'll roll to see if I get a 1. That's cocked. That's an 8 plus whatever, but yeah.
It absolutely.
Um,
Critical failure, so.
So when I grapple it, instead of doing my second attack, can I slam it into the ground?
Yeah, absolutely.
I do that.
Okay.
I don't know if it takes fall damage because it's goo, but I will just bring it down.
Yeah, at 20 feet, I'm going to say probably doesn't
That's fine.
take any fall damage. It's
That's
amorphous
totally chill.
mass. Okay.
Yeah, but it is now grappled if that does anything to it.
Yeah, it is grappled.
Cool. Awesome, yeah. So I slam
from
it
what
into the
you
ground.
can tell, it seems to be one solid goo mass. With skin.
So here's the thing. We don't know if this is the cause.
No, I
these
think we should try it.
disappearances.
take it alive, but
Because it speaks clearly.
Thank you so
Anybody got a bottle?
But you got a bottle? Shove it. I have my flasks.
you do.
Oh yeah, you down 2 potions.
Was that the full turn order, or are there any attacks left?
He is off
I
to go.
still get to go.
Give me one more attack.
I'm here for an attack.
Unless you would like to try to...
Try and shove it in a
Can I
ball.
attempt to?
Would be its turn after that.
Yeah.
It is grappled. Would you
Can-
like to try to shove it in
Can
a ball?
I call up to what's your character's name, Gerard, and be like, "Yo, pass me one of your flasks," and then just scoop the thing up?
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if it's drink sized, but
It's kind of much larger.
yeah.
Kind
about
of
that.
much larger.
Okay.
I
Well,
would say if you were gonna put it on something, you would probably need like a very large cask.
all right. I'll shank it.
Shank it.
Shank it non-lethal.
Weirdly enough, it's bigger than the person in the room with you was.
Yeah, so it can clearly change size.
Okay.
Which means if we put it in a flask, you could probably just. Anyway.
in that case,
Shank it non-lethally.
shanking it,
Non-lethal shanking.
shanking it
Non-lethal
I'm sorry.
shanking.
in the metaphorical kneecap.
In the metaphorical kneecap, shank that.
I don't know how to roll.
You roll
for-
damage. You roll to attack first.
Aye, this is the wrong die. What is happening?
It is not grappled or anything, so you don't have like. I mean, it is grappled, but it's not restrained, so you
What
don't have
is?
advantage.
I don't know how to play a rogue. Hold on.
So it's
plus
5 plus your proficiency.
Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Heating water for me. I genuinely.
No, yeah, you're all good.
He told you that pizza in the corner is for you.
It's a 24 to
I
hit.
had a slice. I'll probably. I might have some.
Wow.
For sure.
I think I hit.
Dylan, does a 24 hit?
24 hits.
24 hits.
There you go.
What is my
Roll damage. So for are you using like a short sword?
It's a D8. It's
D8.
It's
Yeah.
like a- yeah.
D8 for a short sword.
help.
I think.
Help.
Longsword.
Who am I?
Rapier.
Help.
You're using a rapier. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, D8.
Plus. Wow, that was so sad. I did a whole
No. So you're a rogue, and so sneak attack is your big thing.
Mhm.
You currently don't have sneak attack because there's no one within 5 feet,
Yeah.
and you don't have advantage to hit. But you got your second ability.
That's okay. You
Wait,
know
did
what?
it move away from me yet? I was 5 feet from it.
I pulled it off the wall and slammed
Oh,
it into the
that's
ground.
right. That's right.
I smacked it for a whole 9 damage, and now I can go into hiding.
Disengage. Back up. Do your spell.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
You're smelling what I'm stepping in.
I wish you would stop stepping in that.
I can't help it, dog.
Dang it,
Shane put in like a flirty way.
I was doing it.
It's okay. That's okay. I will.
It just started. Hi.
Do I have to roll for that, or is it just?
It's restrained, right?
No, just grappled. I have to do another action to restrain it.
Do I have to roll for that, or is it just?
The only thing about it right now is that it has 0 foot movement speed, unless it breaks out.
Do I roll to hit
yes.
this? Okay.
Let me bring it up.
I think it. I thought it acts like a sneak, like its own sneak attack type of. Is how it
Kind
basically
of.
described
It
it.
kind of wrong one. It kind of gives you a second sneak attack if you don't get your first one. You make a ranged spell attack against the
Dope.
creature using
Okay.
your dexterity modifier.
So, BUGZ, I went ahead and stabbed it. I rolled 9 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my cunning action to disengage,
Okay.
which allows me to use bolts from the grave, which is just another roll, and it acts as a sneak attack necrotic damage.
Okay.
So yeah, roll to attack.
Did we ever bring her costume?
I rolled an 18 to hit that one.
18 hits.
Okay, and then so for sneak attack, it's
It's 4d6.
4d6 because we're level 8. Yep.
Do I add my?
Oh yeah, y'all we're level 8. If that
Yeah.
is a bit of a surprise.
Do I add my dex to that sneak attack, or how's that work?
Let's look.
I
Let's
don't know how
So-
see if you
rogues
add it.
work.
This is a different ability.
Okay.
It's bolt from the grave.
Okay.
Yeah.
It says it just equal to
Equal
your
to your
attack.
sneak attack damage. So no, you wouldn't be adding your dex.
That's okay.
Do you have the car keys?
Oh no, and damage rolls. Yep.
Oh,
It's on-
okay.
So before you do the second attack, this isn't its action. It's just going to turn back into the shopwoman.
So it looks like we're attacking a
Yeah.
person.
Wait, so it turned back into the shopwoman?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, knock it out.
So, is it +5 for each die or just the one?
No,
plus
just
five?
the whole roll.
Okay, so yeah, like I said before, it was non-lethal.
Okay.
22 damage.
22 damage.
It's magic. It can't be non.
Magic can't be no. Well, this thing might die. I've already.
Does that end your turn?
It does.
Okay. So it's very, very hurt.
Okay,
I mean,
good.
very, very hurt. Now, what it's going to do is you see a tendril.
Speak up.
I'm sorry. You're right. I get quiet to do like certain narration.
I get you. It's okay.
So, upon being this injured, you see tendrils coming off of the back, going beyond your whip. They're not moving towards you, they're moving away. You're Mako, right? Mako forms behind her. She's still tied up in your whip. Mako forms behind her, looks at you, and proceeds to run. She looks you dead in the eyes and goes, "Kill me," and spits blood.
Does it leave my 10-foot radius?
Yeah, it would be leaving your 10
Can I get an
radius.
attack of opportunity?
Absolutely, you get an attack of opportunity.
So she says, "Kill me," and I'll be like, "In a minute." And then I'll spin around because I got a 18 on the die.
Okay.
And I'll just whip him and also attempt to grapple him.
Okay.
But
What's your AC?
My AC is 18.
so 26 is the actual.
26
is
hits?
the actual roll. Yeah. So 5 fire damage.
At 5 fire damage, the secondary Mako falls dead in a massive explosion. I'm talking huge fire, like you lit a match.
Oh no.
And you smell sulfur.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. I'm like, oh shit. Well, that's my reaction.
Okay.
So.
Cast color strength, which will blind whoever. Everyone in front of it, actually.
So wait, I'm on the wall still, right?
Yeah,
So I'm good.
you're blind.
I'm blind.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
Oh, lowest hit points first?
Lowest hit points first.
I have more than the rest of you.
That'll be
Oh,
me.
so it's not hitting you. So
That'll
it's hitting
be
you.
me.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So I need 60-10.
Okay.
Ooh. I was gonna let you guys roll your own doom too, so if you want to combine d10s for me, that'd be huge.
Oh my god.
I need 6 of them.
I got 2 more here.
Tell you what, this one's been rolling me bad all day. I'll let you have it.
Is it a D10?
This one is a D10. Hold on.
Which one did you grab?
The D6.
Got it.
I was worried you grabbed a D12. So that's why I asked.
Alright, so we each need to roll 2.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
And we'll add them together. You don't? Oh, okay. Appreciate
We're
you.
just sliding them together. Don't
Yeah,
mind.
yeah.
So
I was like, don't pick them up yet.
just so you can say, like...
I trust all you guys.
No, I'm just saying, just so I think it's 4
4
and
and 0.
Okay, so
Oh,
cool.
is a 0 a 10?
Yes.
A total of 8. 5 and a 3.
Oh,
Eight.
and then
14,
Yep.
6 and an 8.
6 and an 8. So 14. So 14, 28.
that's what you're doing. Okay. What do you want me to roll?
You're good. This is it.
This is it. Okay.
Right? 14 plus 14, 28. Plus another 8. That's 36.
Yes.
Okay.
36.
I'm not unconscious.
Okay. You are blind.
But you are blinded.
Okay.
Cool. So I still whip it around and
Yep.
hit the other guy.
And Mako
We're back into it.
explodes like a match.
Wait, what?
Second Mako, not
Second Mako. Okay.
Mako dose.
I'm like, wait.
Mako dose.
I am much like Mako,
Explodes
not
like a
very
match.
smart.
You smell sulfur in the air. You hear sizzling, and it combusts. That
like
ends-
fireball sized explosion. Smaller.
It scorches the walls around it.
Okay. Cool.
Battle cry.
All right. Is that its turn?
That is its turn.
Cool. I'm gonna get on top of it.
Okay.
As it's on the ground, unless it tried to get up or something. No.
It
Okay.
spit blood in your face and cast a spell.
I'm gonna get on top of it. I'm gonna be like, "Do you know anything about the disappearances?"
Roll an intimidation for me.
Hell yeah, baby. Nat 20.
Nat 20? I'm not even gonna roll. Should I roll?
If
That's
it
a
rolls
critical.
if it rolls a nat 20 as well, then
Then we're on for one.
Nope.
nope, that's fine.
All right. Love it when the dice tell a story.
Yeah, I know, right?
Rolling for me, they were.
And just for thematics because it's fun. When they do, I'm gonna cast blood right on my hand, and so I'm just like with a fire fist holding them to the ground, being like, "How about you tell me about the disappearances?" And I'll take the damage for that. 5 again. God damn
Okay.
it.
Jesus.
We're taking this city. You can't stop us. Kill me, there's more. And its face changes and shape shifts. You see the Pope, you see the King, you see politicians.
Okay.
Thank you for telling me there's more
I
of you.
should have pickpocketed
Yeah.
at the place when I
And
had
I'm
the chance.
I'm gonna lean in and I'm gonna be like, and I'm about to have a great. Oh, sorry. Then I'm about to have a great killing spree, and I'll just.
When you hit it with the fire,
Yep.
you hear sizzling. Like the beginning of a
Blow
match being
yourself up,
struck.
sir.
That's fine.
You can smell sulfur in the air.
Oh,
And it lights on fire.
Underneath me.
Roll a d8 to see.
I'll take damage for sure. 7.
You take 7 fire damage.
That's fine.
is it like trying to blow up, or is it just catching itself on fire?
It lit fire. Jamie lit it on fire.
Okay, Jamie lit it on fire.
Yeah, I caused the combustion.
Okay.
You smell sulfur when you had it pinned down, and when you hit it, it was like a match being ignited.
Jesus.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. We must take this information to the church.
I'm gonna start writing about it, and
Yeah.
its fiery death, and everything it had, including illustrations in my little journal.
So since you guys did see what it looked like, I want to show you a picture of it.
I would love to see a picture of it.
While he's pulling that up, are we sure we should bring it to the church?
I think I may know what this
Yes,
is.
absolutely.
But they can shapeshift into the people of the church.
That's true, so we should bring it up to very specific people.
Maybe I should try to pickpocket them all to find out.
That's
Fun.
weird, but we have a different we have a different thing we could do.
So when I noticed something was wrong,
Right?
its
Show
clothes
check.
Yeah.
weren't actually its clothes. It looked like the seams were part of the skin. Were it like connected to the clothes?
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna pickpocket everybody so I can check their pockets.
You're just gonna rob them. and
Well, no, I'm
that's
gonna
how you're
walk up
I
to
was
them
just
and
gonna
say,
light
"Hey,
a match underneath their fingertips.
I just have to check. I just have to check your pockets, okay? Listen.
literally sitting there with the 10-foot long rip that's on fire, and my fist, which is on fire, and my now perfectly coiffed mustache is now kind of fuzzy and
Singed at the edges.
and I'm gonna be
Yeah.
like, I can literally just do this. I touch your chest with my burning hand.
Ah!
I'm not hurting you.
It burns! It burns!
Are you one of them? Starts beating your
Roll
ass.
damage.
I'm rolling death rolls. Hold
No,
on.
wait, no. So I'd ask. I'd say we should probably go straight up to the top. Personally, we know that the Pope and the King are currently in the same church right now, so I say we go. It's only been an hour.
Literally, you guys solved this way fast.
That's a lot of time
You
for
came to
things to
conclusions very
happen.
quickly. I'm quite pleased. Things are
I'm a
progressing
monster hunter,
Yeah.
baby. Oh no, I sound like Austin Powers. Let's keep it groovy, baby. Alright, yeah. If you guys don't stop my character, he's going straight to the Pope.
All right, I will pickpocket the Pope. Let's go.
Is that who gave you the
The
instruction?
assignment, yes.
Did
Wow.
he give?
Okay, so you wouldn't have been given the assignment directly from the Pope.
Oh, that's okay.
You would have been given your assignment from boop, 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 boop. Ludwig.
I got it from.
Your assignment was given to you by Ludwig, the head of the hunting healing
Yeah,
church.
then I would go see Ludwig then first.
Okay.
Because if he's head of the hunters, then I mean,
Yeah.
first we call the hunters, then we call society. And then we kill Rich.
Gerard's searching for tops. Nothing out of the ordinary.
This is weird because Gerard doesn't have sex.
his penis is oddly long, but it's also
No,
like,
it's bony. I'm joking. It's like the rest of his
podcast
body.
is
It
cursed.
protrudes weirdly.
it's like a
Roll a
thunderbolt
penis check.
shape.
Oh, penis,
Yeah,
penis,
roll penis.
absolutely.
Okay, so
That's 5 inches, baby.
you're headed to the church, right, to go report this to Ludwig?
Yes, I'm gonna report it to Ludwig specifically.
Okay, what all exactly are you reporting to Ludwig?
So, I would like to test Ludwig first.
Can I pickpocket Ludwig?
Just in case.
I'll go with, and I'll roll an Arcana check.
I'm going to walk up and be like, so Ludwig, this is a little weird, but can I light a match underneath your finger?
He holds out his hand, not a word.
I take it, just for a few seconds,
Yeah.
like enough to like
Burn his finger.
burn his finger, and I'll be like,
Roll a perception check.
okay.
What are you looking for?
Anything out of the ordinary, because clearly
Like
these
a
things are
recoil?
vulnerable to fire.
Yeah. Are
Right?
you trying to
So
see if he
I'm
catches fire?
looking for a recoil. I'm looking for maybe the burn doing more than just like a basic burn.
Okay.
Maybe it's like instead of what should be a 1st degree, it's like a 3rd degree or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you want me to roll perception?
Yep.
Or would you prefer medicine? I mean, they're the same.
They're the
Whatever.
same.
They're
Can
the
I
same.
Whichever.
Are we all there?
pickpocket while
Yeah.
he's doing
You roll a
that?
pick.
Can I roll pickpocket? while
Sure.
he's-
16.
16? Okay.
Oh.
So he recoils like a normal man would. Ow!
Okay.
I do hope that there was a reason behind burning me.
So, is there any way we could speak without anyone hearing us?
But of course. And he
Okay.
escorts you into his quarters.
Before he walks off, what is pickpocket based off of?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of
I got a
hand.
13 on mine.
I rolled a 16 on sleight of hand.
What?
On an Arcana check, I got
Arcana?
a
So you rolled a
13.
13? Okay.
Yes.
What are you looking for with that Arcana check?
The same thing I found on the other one, where the like clothes aren't closed. They're
They're like kind of sticking.
Me too. I'm
Yeah.
sticking my hand in his pocket right now. Actually, I
What
rolled a
did you roll?
16.
Roll the 16.
16?
So it's gonna be like.
You get your hand in his pocket, and he grabs you by the wrist, and he pulls his sword
Okay,
off.
there's a very clear explanation for this. I promise, Sir Ludwig. If you'd let me explain.
To my quarters. He doesn't put the sword away.
That's fine, that's fine. My weapon is, I take, because he probably knows my cane's
Yeah.
a weapon, and I'm going to give my cane to him
Yeah.
and be like, no weapons. And I'll follow him.
Okay.
Um,
Ludwig's sword is a massive greatsword, by the way. I'm talking
like
full
torso
berserk-
sized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Torso-sized greatsword. He's not wielding the Moonlight Greatsword yet, but it
I-
is the etched blade that has the double
feel
shield.
like my judgment is skewed based on the fact that I didn't know he had this big ass sword on his back.
You probably wouldn't have seen it because it would have been under his
This is a
cane.
man in a suit of armor with a giant sword on his back. Like,
And this-
like here's my description of Ludwig, because I haven't described him to you yet.
Mm-hmm.
This is a blonde man, sharp chin, sharp nose. He wears white robes underneath a suit of armor. The suit of silver armor has runes etched along the top and bottom. And then, along the very center of it, is the symbol of the healing church. He has several vials of blood along his side. This is a man who hunts alongside men.
Oh, bro, y'all should not
I
have
have
let me do
the
that.
I have the same symbol on my back, but
Yeah.
I'm more like it's studded leather, so I have like a trench coat and then my armor underneath it.
Do I recognize any of the runes?
You would. One of them is the symbol of the moon. One of them is the symbol of blood healing. And then the bottom symbol is the symbol of Odin.
Okay.
He has more runes along it, but those are the three you
The
recognize.
main three. So yeah, I'll go with him into his private chambers.
Okay.
It's just us, and I'll be like, okay. There are shapeshifters amongst us.
I see.
We have just fought one in an alleyway. So the
Hands
disappearances.
in the suit of armor, like he
Yeah.
stands like this.
So the disappearances, we believe, are one of the showings of this. They're taking people and replacing people. And it's to the point where I'm not saying it is this high, but when I pinned it to the ground, it said there are more of us. Kill me and others will rise up, right? And it became the Pope. It became the king. It became one of my compatriots I was walking with. It was pretending to be a librarian when we found it at first.
I see. This is problematic
So,
at best.
the reason I burnt your finger, let me explain. They are vulnerable to fire. So I was trying to see if any adverse reaction or extra burns or something when I burnt your finger. My friend pickpocketed you because their clothing. Now that might change. That might change now because they've seen us do whatever. If one of them was a shape changer, their clothing isn't really clothing because it changes with them. So it was like a fake pocket, and kind of sewn in with their flesh.
Oh, okay. So they imitate clothing poorly.
That's what it seems. Now, that's not to say that they can't go and get their own clothing, so that isn't the best way to check. But it was something that we have come up with in such a short amount of time.
Then we'll keep an eye on this. Thank you for your report.
Of course. Now, I'm not saying it is the Pope. But they did become the Pope in front of me as well as the King. So definitely be watchful in case someone approaches the Pope or the King to try to become them or maybe replace or something like that. They said the city is theirs.
I'll bring it to his attention.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Is there anything else you have while you're in my office?
Anything else? Oh, we have a list of the disappearances.
I'm still blind, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm looking through my familiar's eyes. So I have like an owl sitting on my shoulder.
To see through? Right? I'd almost forgotten about that.
Oh, okay. I'm holding your weapons.
Standing like Ludwig hurts my back.
Ludwig's is intense.
You know, the hands cuffed in the top of the breastplate.
I know exactly
like,
what you're talking about, yeah. So we have a list. My friend Cora copied it down for us. The list of the disappearances and stuff.
She's just gonna pull out all her notes and hold it in a way that he can see it.
Okay.
Hold it upside down by accident.
Your notes or specifically the book you found?
Specifically my notes.
Okay.
And I would probably hold out the book we found.
Okay.
And be like, there's names that are circled and underlined. Would you like us to check those out or no?
They are members of the church. They
Okay.
rank higher than you.
Okay.
I'd like to keep this on the down low.
I've
amongst
only
us.
told you and
I do
before
give
that
you
we're there.
permission to check them out.
Okay.
However, should things go awry and you make a scene, this comes back on me as well.
I understand.
Please
So,
be careful.
I will leave Mako behind.
Eat a dick.
Somehow I doubt that will be appreciated too.
Sister Adele is just a nun, so I suppose she's not particularly high ranking. I would investigate her first. She would be the easiest to penetrate. However, Chocho? Sorry.
It's okay. A nun's easiest to penetrate is what I heard. So.
They are easy to penetrate, you know. It's not like they're getting any.
Damn.
They are getting it from their Lord and Savior every time.
Chocho is one of the sages.
Oh.
They have constant bodyguards. I find it unlikely that they would have been replaced.
Well, my worry would be one of the bodyguards was replaced, which then maybe... Now, of course, we want to investigate them first, because it's at least less likely, but that isn't a worry.
Then I say we start with Adele. You have your assignment.
Yes, sir.
Get out of my office.
Yes, sir. I immediately leave.
You! Did you take anything from me?
I did not, and if I did, I would have given it back. I promise. I just had to check your pockets for fakery.
Excellent. And he hands you one of the glowing vials you rely on. He goes, remember who keeps you alive.
My appreciations to you, and I leave.
Yeah.
Are there books in the office?
I'm sorry about that,
So
Mama.
we have his office, right? He has a desk, and then he has walls of bookshelves. So behind him is like an entire cubby of shelves. He's wrapped in books.
So
At one point in this conversation, the owl probably went over to look at all the books.
Okay. Are you looking for something? In
She's just
specific?
looking at the books.
She just likes books.
Yeah. There's a lot of books. Roll a perception check for me.
Owls
I'll
have
tell you if you catch
advantage?
something, because I'm happy to give away late game stuff.
No way.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It's booking
You
time.
can fast track things. That's how this works.
I would be using the owl's perception, correct?
Yeah, yes, you would be using the owls, not your own.
I mean, you're blind, so.
Yeah.
She's looking through the owl's eyes. Yeah, it'd be the owls. Owls have advantage.
That's a dirty 20.
That's a dirty
Owls
20.
have advantage on perception checks that rely with sight.
That's cocked.
Oh, it's
That's
almost
still
a nat
20.
20.
It was
Still a
it's
dirty 20?
close. Yeah.
Dirty 20 gets you. I don't. Okay. So, what you would see of interest is a red leather bound book. It would say, The Maledicts of Blood in the cities around Red Hook. Along the spine of the book. This is handwritten. It's in Ludwig's handwriting.
I'm not going to.
Please
That's
don't touch it.
She's considering asking about it, and then is going to decide against it and leave. She's just gonna add that he has that book under his little page. So
He's a Ludwig. You don't know Ludwig particularly well because you're from Odin Chapel.
okay.
You would know that Ludwig is a straight shooter. If you ask him something and it's not top secret, he'll tell you.
Yeah, no, that's why I tested him, and then
Yeah.
I've been completely honest.
Yeah.
Okay. I say we go investigate Adele.
Maybe she'll sing us a song.
Goodbye.
All right, let's go.
Goodbye. I've left the building.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm down to go do that. Is everyone in agreement?
Yeah.
You don't even have to leave the building to see Adele. She's
Oh.
in the church. The
Okay.
church, mind you, the layout of the city, you saw giant sphere, right? You saw the huge circle at the center? That's the church. This building is massive.
Okay.
I mean, we're talking city blocks. Massive. The
Full-on
floors
Vatican.
are marble. You're in the Vatican, yeah. Like, this building has its own zip code.
Look at him and be like, Acneo bomb. There's Leviosa.
So upon going to Sister Adele, you see that she is in one of the prayer rooms. There are several set up along this building, but there are specifically ones for nuns. Anyone not with the church is asked to not enter. So there would be priests and nuns standing outside saying, you may pray out here. We have other areas of prayer, but this is specifically for members of the cloth.
I just walk in.
And I follow behind
Yep.
him.
Me and you, baby.
Let's do it.
So I assume we're the two that get told to know.
Unfortunately.
I'm just gonna stare down the nun. Just-
Odin
Please don't
Chapel
pick fights.
is...
I'm not picking a fight. I'm just staring her down.
Don't stare down the guards.
I'm gonna stare down the
Leave them
guard.
alone.
These aren't even guards. These are men of cloth. They're not fighters.
That's why I'm just gonna stare him
They
down.
probably
Like,
sounded
not
like
trying to,
weapons
not,
and
I'm
stuff.
not gonna say
She's
anything. I'm
What's
just
your
gonna
name?
stare.
Mako?
She's-
Mako, please don't fight anybody.
I'm not fighting. I'm just
Can we
staring
not,
him down.
Please? Thank you.
So there have been problems with blood in certain areas. So a lot of members of the church carry weapons.
Okay, just checking. But mainly for self-defense.
Yeah.
Okay. I walk in. Do I need to strip myself of weapons or no? I'm a hunter, so
No.
okay.
Wouldn't be asked to lay your arms at the door.
So I walk in, and I'll see the nun, right, Adele, and I'll walk up to her. And what is the phrase? The blood be with you, or
Blood be with you. Yeah.
be with you? Let me try something. I'm gonna modify the phrase.
So she's sitting in the pews, hands together, head down. You look like it looks like she was just doing blood environment. She was probably drinking blood and is now slightly drunk sitting there.
Okay. And I'll sit next to her and be like, Sister Adele, do you have a moment?
But of course.
Okay. First off, with the
Are
blood,
you standing or are you sitting down with her?
I
in
would
the
have
pews?
sit down next to her,
Okay.
and so we're both like
Praying next to each
praying
other.
next to each other,
Okay.
right? And I'm like, First, may we be with the blood.
Blood be with you.
Okay, just checking.
Just testing to see how well the priest knows the gospel. The nun.
Oh, hey, I gotta know if it messed up, you know? Because if a sister messed up that phrase, it'd be like,
Kind of weird, right?
all right, pulls out cane.
Everybody out.
Everyone out in the room. There's about to be a huge explosion.
So while he's doing all that, can I kind of just stealth in the back and just kind of observe and watch for any strange movements or anything odd
Are
that
you
she might do?
stealthing in from the front door, or are you going in and hiding?
I'm not hiding from the building, but specifically from her where she is down and praying.
Okay, so you don't go up, you sit down.
I'm like, yeah, I stand like in the back where she doesn't know.
Like you know that meme where all the dudes are like holding
Yeah,
guns
that
to
was
each other?
literally what
That's
went through my
him. He's behind her like.
You're not talking a nun.
maybe later. Maybe later.
There's no pockets on nunnery
I can roll
robes.
for it though.
Yeah. Just roll me, see if she
Jesus.
hears
It's a
you enter the room.
14.
14?
Stealth.
Yo, my rolls have been some hot garbage.
While I'm talking to her, can I do a quick perception check on her clothing? See if it's like behaving like normal clothing. Oh, we haven't rested. I don't have any more blood vials. Okay. 11.
11? Don't notice anything. Seems like regular clothes.
I just wanted to talk to you. There's been, I just came back from a hunt, and I'd like to just see how you're doing, Mrs. Adele.
You upon saying you've back from the hunt, need you blood, and she pulls her sleeve up and offers her.
And I'll close her hand and I'll be like, full on like classic vampire. I look at it, I'm like, as my like fangs come out, I'm like, that would be nice, but I'm okay right now. Thank you though. I appreciate the offer, but that is not why I'm here.
Yeah, and this you saw her. So in this,
Sleeve comes up, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I'll pull her sleeve down and be like, I'm okay, thank you though. As much as I appreciate your offer, I am full up. Thank you.
is my blood not good enough?
No, your blood is. Oh, shit. Yeah, they're like this, aren't they?
I'd like to walk up now and
Hey, I can salvage this. You know, I believe her now. I believe she's her. And I'll just stand up and no, I'm kidding. Nothing like that, sister. I have no requirement right now. But you will be the first I come to when I do.
I appreciate
I
that.
promise.
All right.
And I'm being very sincere.
Okay.
Can these things mimic blood? Actually?
Did you stab it when it was in
I mean,
human
my thing
form?
cuts.
Yeah, but when it was human
When it was
form.
in human form, no, we didn't stab it.
no, yeah, it was goo by the time
You
we.
have no idea.
I have no
Do you
idea.
hear the ominous music?
You know what? We'll be like, actually, I am a little low.
Okay.
I just wanted to, refuse and accept,
She pulls a blade off of her belt and she cuts.
I'll drink the blood.
Okay. Roll a d20 for me. So, this is your first blood vial today, right?
Mm-hmm.
1 or 2, you get some blood. You're blood drunk, which would mean that you're likely to fight anybody in there.
Oh, great. I'll be like, I think you're the villain.
Because she has very potent blood.
Yeah.
Anything above a 1 or a 2, you're good to go.
Okay. That's a 17, baby.
Oh,
God.
My heart was because I saw the 7
That's-
and I
you
thought it was
should've
a
drawn
1,
that.
and
I
I was
just
like,
Come on.
I was like, no, I'm killing her. Okay. So it's very potent. What do I regain for health? Because I have my own bites, but then also blood vials. So
Yeah.
what does the blood vial do? And I'll just add my bite.
Adele's blood does more than a regular blood vial.
Okay.
So you now get 2 attacks in a turn. As well.
So an extra attack.
You
then?
regain 60% of your health.
Oh God, Adele. Okay. I'm full.
Certain people have really good blood.
So that's why she's a
Something
nun.
I keep track of.
That's why she's a nun. So I'll tank it, and you'll see my features like and I'm like, oh, oh, fuck. Sorry, I shouldn't have sworn Adele. Thank you.
She wraps her arm.
Your blood is definitely more than adequate, dear.
Crosses.
Yeah, that guy's like, oh, breathe, oh my god.
So it would be.
Oh, right, thank you. All right, breathe. I don't even know how to continue that.
Well, I've been watching in the back. Have I noticed anything, any kind of strange?
Roll a
I don't know.
perception check for me.
Sure.
Are you
I
looking
wanna-
at everybody or just Adele?
I am watching the room.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a 19 on the
Oh,
die.
damn.
It's a 27.
27.
Yeah,
Holy
buddy.
cow.
Okay. Everybody out.
Oh, damn.
Everybody
Okay,
out.
y'all, let's do this. Hey, remember, we've been working together, so we have, like, secret messages if you want to be like... I just see your arms moving, and I look behind you, and you're like... And I'm like, okay, out window.
You don't know where it's coming from, but you smell sulfur in this room. Actually, you don't know where it's coming from, but you smell sulfur in the room.
Okay.
Are you doing anything else with that information? In this moment, you have several seconds to assess it.
Yeah, how many?
There are people coming and going. There's probably 13 to 14 people in the room right now.
Okay.
Every 7 or 8 seconds, someone comes and goes.
So is that smell getting stronger or weaker, or is it consistent?
It's pretty consistent. The whole room seems to smell of sulfur.
So it's somebody that's in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so who of all is staying in there and not going in now? Of course.
I mean, there's quite a few people in there. Obviously, Adele is stuck there because she's talking to you. She would have finished her prayers. There's the 2 guards behind you, not guards, but men of the cloth behind you at the door. They're in the time of Balderdash's conversation. 3 people came and went.
Okay.
At a 27, one of them smelled of sulfur as they passed by, but the room still smells like
The
sulfur.
whole room smells like sulfur. And would have I, on these people, if I'm watching the room, would I have noticed anything else? Maybe on the people as they come and go? Any odd features? Anything
No,
strange?
weirdly enough, even at a 27, everyone seems to be wearing regular clothes. I mean, knowing what you know, you're looking down collars and making sure that they're separate. The cloth is hanging off of people.
Okay.
People are wearing gloves. Everyone has gloves. That's one thing you do notice. So you would have to grab someone to light them on fire. Kind of
Yeah. Okay. And there's 2 guards at the door.
thing. Yep.
Can I walk over there and say a request that they restrict entry and exit
Yeah.
for the time being
Yeah,
as
yeah.
we figure this out?
Yeah, you're a high-ranking officer.
Great.
You could tell them to stop them. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm
One
gonna.
of the people who did smell slightly more like sulfur already left.
Has already left. Okay.
You wouldn't know who that person
no,
was.
I
either.
wouldn't.
They're a low-ranking nun.
Then yeah, I'll still request that they close off entry and exit,
Okay.
and we can
Test.
kind of go from there. From who's in the room now.
Okay. Everyone, come back.
Can I light her on fire? Nah, I need a short rest first.
This is a vibe. And I forgot that.
Yeah.
I forgot that the nuns were like that. Just completely forgot that they, if you don't accept their blood, they're like,
What the hell? Yeah.
what's wrong with my blood, you asshole?
So in the game, Adele literally kills another person.
no, that's
because you
I was just telling
Yeah.
Tanner and Ainsley about that. Oh, that's Adele.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna Google her now. Hold on.
Brunette-haired nun.
I've
black
almost
clothing,
certainly
white
seen
gloves.
her, but I have
Yeah.
to see her to see her.
I don't think you've gotten far enough in the game.
I mean, if you've hit Odin Chapel, you probably have.
No, because you need to invite her over. Remember?
Yeah, that's fair.
You need
That's
to do
fair.
a small mission
Yeah.
beforehand.
I mean, you could have
need
also
to,
sent Adele to the woman doing experiments.
by accident.
This woman?
Yeah, that's Adele.
It's Adele.
Sweet.
Her blood's very nice in the game.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Very
I
much
really
so.
like it.
Okay.
There's nicer blood.
So is the prostitutes.
The prostitutes is better.
Prostitutes is better. But I've never taken either of blood because I always feel bad. I'm always like, no thank you. I took her blood the first time
So
just to make her happy, and then I never asked again.
the prostitute, I forget her name. I'd have to look it up again.
Yeah.
But when you take enough of her blood, something happens inside of Odin Chapel.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Game changer right
Because
there.
I know she.
Huh?
I know she.
Yeah. She has an umbilical cord.
But that happens automatically. That doesn't matter about blood. So that's interesting. I didn't know that. I don't like hurting people in that game, so I never.
You feel like
done
a
that.
monster, but like I don't know. I just like having the blood vials.
Yeah, because I know Adele kills her if
Yeah.
you take her blood too much.
Yup.
But is there something else? I'll have to play the game.
Okay.
Okay, so what's going on?
So, you're talking to Adele, and if you look around the room, you will notice
Now, when
that
you say you have hand signals set up, right? Obviously, you're not using sign language.
No, it's
Yeah.
not sign language. It's a lot of like if there's trouble, like a specific nose wipe or something.
like I might tap my foot in a certain way, and that'll be like, okay, something is up.
Okay.
So if you were to look up around the room, you would notice that the guards have now restricted entry and exit from the building.
From this room.
From this room, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I don't know if you want to continue your conversation with her.
I mean,
but
it's.
I am now am doing that foot tapping thing, kind of signaling, hey, something is up.
And I'm gonna we're praying. I'm just gonna be like, well, thank you, Adele. I'm kind of like, is it her? Is it her? Is it Adele?
I'm just going to give you a slight shrug. The slightest of shrugs.
Do we notice anything going on outside?
You saw several people come and go, and then you saw the two men of cloth
Good call.
who were standing at the entrance, bump shoulder to shoulder. They're now blocking. They were to the side. They were kind of hanging out, right? Keeping track of what was happening. They're now at attention, hand on weapon, side by side. You've seen no less than 6 people come and go. So that's 12 people in total.
Okay. I have a message.
Okay. I'm going to blow my nose. Give me 5 seconds. If you guys want to talk amongst yourselves.
Okay, go ahead.
Appreciate you.
This is the reason I play dumb fighty boys, because
Dude, this mystery game is so
I'm
fun.
actually super hyped for it
I'm actually
right
having
now.
so much fun right now.
So when she's saying this, she covers her mouth so that no one can read her lips. And it's gonna be is everything okay? We just saw 6 people come and go and they stood in front of the door.
So you're going to get a response that says, there's a strong smell of sulfur within the room. We don't know if they have left yet, but we have restricted entry and exit. If you can follow those who left, do so.
I guess we do that. So we're gonna follow the people who left.
Okay. I need, do you guys have a regular pen and paper, pencil paper?
I have paper and I also have a pencil.
Oh, you also have a broken chair.
I'm so sorry.
You good.
Hold on, I got you.
If someone else has paper, that'd be nice, but I have a pencil.
I just need something to Actually, I have Photoshop.
Oh, okay.
You can use my my pencil's broken.
I have a pencil. Given Zemir Omnibitter. Mind you, you have not had time to rest. I just want to throw that out.
Yeah, I know, I'm still blind.
I realize this. Ainsley's still blind. You can have
Still
passed the message
taking
then.
disadvantage
'cause I
on
have
attack
my
rolls
familiar's
and
eyes.
ability checks.
Oh, jeez.
And
Oh, shit.
Well, I'm
Maybe
at
we shouldn't have
full, so hopefully this
been
happens in the room.
Yeah, we shouldn't have, what is it called?
We should-
sped along the story as much as
We
we could
shouldn't have
have.
been speedrunning, maybe.
We've literally speed run.
Well, listen. It just sometimes you go for the pickpocket, and sometimes that thing turns out to be a morphing pile of goo.
Yeah. As Dylan said, he didn't know we'd be meeting up with this monster early on.
You, as a DM, you make your plans and you make them long in advance. I knew this would happen
Maybe we
at
should have.
some point, just not this campaign or this session.
Maybe we should have short rested before we came here, but you know.
Definitely should have short rested.
Maybe I
Could we have gotten a short rest? Damn it.
I might be at 22 hit points.
Things would have gone differently had you short rested because
That's
time would have progressed.
true.
True.
I'd be willing to get rid of the last 30 minutes of podcast to,
No,
to short rest.
No, that's what we call metagaming, and
That's
I'm
true.
the only person allowed to do that here.
The video.
All right.
Sorry, it's being slow.
It's okay.
We went on fine.
What's
oh
up?
no!
We're
Yeah, the
offline.
stream stopped.
Stream died.
It happens. I've got the actual recording going this time, so we don't need
Cool.
to worry about that.
You could stop and start stream again.
Yeah, you stop and start it again.
It'll keep recording.
You want me to end stream and then start
Yeah,
again?
just hit end stream and do it. We should now be coming back online.
Just a few seconds.
in one moment. Dang, where did the last stream bug out? Let's see.
This current one, I'll go do.
Oh, we got 8 seconds of you can stop and start the stream again. So before that, then,
What's the 2 hours?
we cut out at...
Alright, so before I can draw it, just right off the rip, you're in a hallway, right? So it's a split. 3 people go one way, 3 people go the other. Are you splitting the party to follow both groups?
happened when you dropped the chair?
You can roll a perception check to see if you follow a specific person.
If only I wasn't blind, I
yeah.
could send my familiar
Tanner,
down
you're
one.
a Dragonborn, right?
I'm a Dragonborn fighter, yeah.
Sniff the air.
I don't think I have that.
I mean, but like you'd know the smell of sulfur, right? Because you breathe fire.
Sure.
See if you could follow a scent or something.
I mean,
we wouldn't be able to give you advantage, but
yeah, you wouldn't know that. Oh god, I'm so bad at names. I'm gonna have to write them all down. What was your character's name?
ABM.
ABM. You wouldn't know that ABM smelled sulfur, but you'd know that something's up.
Yeah, unless
Ainsley, you could tell
unless
him.
Cora told him, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
told
So,
you.
yeah,
that.
I was trying to think about what would be,
So yeah, roll,
Okay.
roll a perception. Tell, and
Okay.
and you know, how are you doing it exactly? Are you just sniffing the air, or are you smelling people coming out? Because he didn't realize it until after several of the people had left.
I mean, if I knew that was
so
one of
this
the
is
only
still
things.
a regular perception.
No.
But going forward from this
Yeah.
perception check, you can use your sense of smell.
Okay, so this is.
But this is
plus
entirely
4,
to see that if you catch the sulfur in the air.
18.
18?
Yeah.
So
being dumb.
where did we leave
Web
off?
large.
On the stream?
Create.
So stream ended when James dropped the chair.
That's not bad.
So it was not too long. It's okay.
Okay.
So to recap for stream folks,
To recap for our lovely viewers,
Um,
thank you so much for returning to us. What our adventurers have noticed is that the room smells of sulfur. People have come and gone, and several of the individuals who left smelled of sulfur. We're not entirely certain whether or not they are the monster, or if they've come into contact with one, or if they were working in the catacombs. So, let us continue on. Thank you very much for returning and bearing with us, by the way.
We appreciate you guys.
We love
Thank you.
and appreciate you greatly. Why are you being slow?
L Photoshop, where's that paper at?
Dude, seriously. Okay, so here is. Give me my pen tool. So I don't have my smoothing all the way up, but I'm not going to turn it up because it's going to misbehave.
Don't worry about it.
Here's the room. Really? Yeah.
Oh no.
So here's the room. It exits out and splits.
Ah.
There's windows along this. There's stained glass. And then we have another hall on either side. Actually, I guess it would be like that. Like that.
Okay. Shall we show the stream?
Yeah! So, stream, what you are currently looking at is the hallway layout outside of the room of prayer that that our adventurers are currently inside and outside of.
Nice narrator voice.
Thank you.
I'm not going to split away from Mako.
Okay.
Probably smart
But
right now.
yes,
I have
would-
22 hit points.
And I would be smelling everybody, and I got an 18 on that.
An 18.
Yeah.
Okay. So, with an 18 for your first one, you would notice a single individual that left. Going down this route.
Good.
For our lovely group in Twitch chat, it is out and to the right.
She's going to message again, covering her mouth so that no one can see what she's saying, so
Okay.
they don't know what she's saying.
Okay.
And she's going to say, I'm going to send my familiar. I'm not going to have my own senses, so if something happens, I will not be very useful at the moment. And she's going to send the owl.
So your familiar follows the group of 3?
Mhm.
Okay. So,
Do you? So are we? So they're stuttering. That person smells like sulfur.
one of the people
One of the people that have
that
left.
you noticed smelled like sulfur.
She's gonna
What?
follow it.
I keep wanting to say ABC. MBC?
ABM.
ABM. ABM said that there were at least 2 people that smelled like sulfur leaving.
I'm gonna follow the one that we know
Follow
about.
the one that you know about. So they go this way, and they turn off. There are 2 people here, 1 person here. You're not sure which of the 3 smelled like sulfur. Does an owl smell? I assume as much, right?
An owl can smell, but it's not like.
It's
dog.
It's
not like a
eyesight's way
dog.
Better, yeah.
But its eyesight is better, so you can, I guess, attempt
So
to.
you
They
know
don't
the
know
group
which
of
of
3 that went, but unfortunately without like...
Let's see
Yeah, unless I'm like sitting up against them. Yeah.
Lifting up their armpit and being like,
Yeah, could you imagine like someone's leaving a church?
Hey. If I was
Owls cannot
Ivor, that would
I'd
have been a much
smack
different
it.
story.
You would have definitely done that
yeah.
aside.
Oh, Ivor would have been right up in there.
Apparently owls can't smell. So pick.
You pick the group of 2 or the group of 1.
It's your choice.
I'm gonna go with the group of 2,
Okay.
because he said there were 2 people that left.
Okay. So they go up, and there are...
I'm also gonna be flying above the line of sight.
Yeah, totally. That's absolutely doable. These ceilings are high and vaulted. So as they go down, they both enter restrooms, lavatory, to the left. Do you follow them into the lavatory?
Yes.
Okay.
It's sewers. It's the sewers.
No!
They both go into stalls.
There you go. Okay.
Just have the owl perch on the stall.
Yeah,
maybe.
literally just hang out.
She's
up there.
gonna like have the owl watch and see if anything changes in them.
Okay, so the thing about bathrooms is you don't typically do vaulted ceilings in them.
No. So can she have the owl? Because there's stalls, right?
She's just kind of.
So it's
Yeah,
like
these are both nuns. So what? It's women's restroom quarters. So they're seated stalls.
okay.
There's sinks.
Hop on the floor
And
and
mirrors.
like
If this thing turns
Looking
into goo
under.
and then flushes down the toilet,
not close enough that it could be seen, but like
I would say in a bathroom.
They would see it. Yeah.
You are close enough that if
to
you're
see
paying.
feet.
Yeah.
You could see feet. Yeah, absolutely.
I am absolutely
So,
waiting for this
is
thing
it
to
trying
turn to
to be?
goo.
Is the owl trying to be sneaky?
Kind of, yeah.
Would you roll a stealth check
Yeah.
for the owl, just for my sake?
Owl's stealth, I believe, is +4.
Okay.
It's a deck. It doesn't have stuff.
Oh, it doesn't have stealth.
Oh, it
so it's
does.
just-
+3.
Oh, 3. My mistake.
That's a 16.
Okay.
Nice.
So the first stall you pass by, you see feet. The second stall you pass by, you hear a voice. What the fuck? You hear the toilet flush.
It's just gonna continue hopping like it's a trapped owl and needs to be let out.
Okay.
Nice.
She opens the door. She comes out.
It's gonna fly out a window if
Wait,
it
did
needs
that
Gloves are
to.
in her pocket.
Do nuns curse?
Do nuns curse?
I mean,
These
I mean,
ones
it's
do.
in, it's in front of an owl.
I mean,
It's gonna fly.
technically it's in front of another nun.
my
But here's the
God.
thing, right? These nuns are combat nuns. They're in black robes. They fight.
Ah,
Okay.
shit.
Respect. So
There goes
swearing
my
is a thing
eyes.
and fighting is
I
fine.
don't trust it.
She grabs the bird.
And it goes a little.
Hey, could you help me open the window? And she's standing there waiting for the other nun to finish.
It's gonna continue doing it, and then it's gonna turn and look at it. And do,
Does the owl do anything?
it's freaking out. She's having it like pretend to be an owl that's trapped, and it's like.
So as the other nun finishes, they open the window. So I'm gonna tell you what they rolled. The first nun rolled a 1. She didn't see nothing. Second nun rolled a 19. On the die, I didn't even.
Yeah.
The nun that was in the previous stall opens the window. She goes to put it out. Is your owl doing anything before she puts it out the window?
No.
Okay, they put it outside.
Okay, so it goes outside. It's gonna hop to where they can't see it,
Okay?
and then I'm gonna disperse it,
Okay.
and then resummon it by me.
Okay.
Okay. While that's going on, I'm gonna quickly stand up.
I'm sorry, I had it not.
You're fine.
And this is I get that this might not be like the smartest decision, but it's a very hunter thing to do.
Yeah,
I'm
totally.
just gonna stand up and be like, just sniff the air, seeing if there's a sulfur smell anywhere currently right near me.
The room smells like sulfur. It's hard to tell.
It still
Yep.
smells like sulfur.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. Okay.
Weirdly enough, this room doesn't usually smell like sulfur.
Yeah. Yeah. I assume.
Yeah.
Did I get a taste of sulfur from the blood at all?
No.
No. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that was fine.
Burn her.
Unless they can trust blood.
Burn her. Burn her.
I only did that to Ludwig.
Hey,
'cause
Adele.
He trusts me.
I don't know if you saw
Apparently.
me when I stealth rolled earlier, but I'm here to burn you.
And who else is actively in the room? We've got Adele, we've got me, and Bobbert.
There's probably 10 other people in this room.
There's a bunch of us in here.
I can't just go around smelling people.
No, you can't.
I mean, you could.
I mean,
You can try.
You're sort of high-ranking official.
We can line them up against the wall and then sniff all of their pits.
Line it up, ladies.
Line up, ladies, I'm gonna sniff your hair. No,
might be
Accio
something-
bomb.
I mean, this might be something Ludwig hears about after the fact, but
Yeah. I don't know if I want to do that, though.
If only we had Ivor.
Yeah, Ivor would do
No,
this.
you would definitely do it.
Ivor would do this. My character wouldn't. I don't.
Can I just walk around the room, just kind of nonchalantly, and just kind of smell and see if it gets stronger in any specific
yeah, absolutely.
areas?
Roll me another perception, this time at advantage. You did a really good one earlier.
Yeah.
I want to reward that.
God. It's a 17.
17?
That's right.
Weirdly enough, doesn't get stronger or weaker.
So that means they probably left the room.
They probably left the room.
All right. Well, do you signal that?
It's kind of let you sit there awkwardly next to Adele so you can
I'm just
kinda...
praying.
Okay.
I'm just praying right now because I don't have any more questions to ask her without giving anything away,
Yeah.
and I don't really know much else.
So then I'll just kind of walk behind and tap you on the shoulder to kind of signal.
They're in
signal.
the walls.
They're in the goddamn walls!
Well, I appreciate you, Miss Adele. You enjoy your pineapple. Have a great day.
May the blood be with you.
May the blood be with you as well. And also with you.
And also with you.
Okay, and as that happens, wait a second. I have something that I might be able to do.
Also, did you tell anyone in either of these two the runes you saw on?
I did not.
Okay, just curious.
Not a word.
I just
but-
noted it and then wrote it on his.
Oh
little
no, I can't do
entry.
that. I can't do
Thank
that. Okay, I have to hurt her to do it, and I'm not gonna hurt Adele.
Beat her up.
No.
Beat her
Beat her up.
Absolutely not. It's a brand
Ninja
where I can
nuns.
tell wherever she is, with her direction if she's in the same plane as me.
Okay.
But I have to hurt her for that, and I'm not gonna. I don't know. I think she's okay. Because I don't know if these things can mimic. You know what? I'm gonna test it for the next one. The next one, I'm gonna bite it while it's in its human form and see if it has normal blood.
So when we meet back up, I will alert you of what I found out while you guys were out of the room. But that was that
I'm sorry, the bathroom thing went so.
You're fine.
nobody here,
It was
I wanted
funny.
something
like
close
all
to
of the
that.
clothes seemed real. Like the way
just
that
gonna
Bugs
have the
explained it was that like the cloth was hanging
it
off
again.
and
Yeah.
Okay.
it was like
Okay.
real clothing.
So that means.
But that, like
But
you
that
said
doesn't mean
before,
much.
that doesn't
She could just be
necessarily-
wearing nun clothes.
That might not be an answer.
They, whatever it is.
It.
Oh,
It-
yeah, they have great.
Now listen, I could just
That's how they find
pickpocket
their breaks.
everybody
They
in the
can't always
room,
see that
right?
great
Like,
night, so they can hear it though.
So it's just gonna listen at the door next
take
time.
one. You take
The
one.
woman
You
left
take
the
one.
bathroom.
Just check in their pockets.
So you could, but if they're all wearing clothes, then it doesn't matter.
All right, everybody strip down.
Stop that!
What was it that
You gonna
Tanner
try
said
to pick
earlier?
nature's pocket at that point?
Which one?
Well, you know what Tanner said earlier.
What?
Paid orgy.
Pain orgy? No,
Hashtag
we're not.
pain
That's not.
orgy.
That's not what this is.
And what of
Wrong
I didn't
campaign.
even
Wrong
think to
campaign.
ask about it. What of the guards? Does a scent of sulfur get any
Perception.
stronger at the guards?
Roll
Ken.
perception. I would say an advantage because you talk to them closely when you ask them to guard the door.
These are so bad. 13.
Nope.
Chat is saying hi.
Hi, chat.
Specifically those two.
Hi, Toffee.
Oh, what's up, Toffee?
What's up, Lud? Oh my gosh, you named it after Lud? That's nice of you. You named Ludwig after Lud. That's very nice.
Ludovianco. He has a different name.
Oh, okay. Sup, Insanity.
Oh, Insanity?
Insanity
Lud?
popped
Toffee,
in.
thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate you.
Wait, whose phone on? Oh
Your
no,
phone's on
my
my
phone. Yeah, leave me alone.
It's been in stream the whole time.
It's a problem.
Listen.
Show it
And
stream.
no
Show it
need-
stream.
no
Show it to stream.
Nope, I'm self-conscious about my light mode.
You
This is
should
on light
be.
mode too. Don't get mad at me.
No, actually, I
No,
think
it's
just
not.
the
This is just the
website.
website.
Oh.
Look, it's on dark mode.
Toffee says that's why you have
So
glasses.
how late were you guys wanting
That
to
is
run?
why I have glasses.
I mean, we've been streaming
I
for
don't
about
think
2 hours.
Any of them have work.
Yeah,
we don't
we're
have
both off. So.
Okay. So we are at a point that I could wrap it up,
Okay.
or
We
we
might-
might go a little further.
Go
could-
a little farther and then wrap it up.
I don't know what to do right now though. I'm gonna be
I
honest.
have no idea what to do, but
But
I
I
That
don't
is-
follow
I
nuts.
want to metagame and think about
That's
it for a
true.
week.
That's true. Let's figure the situation
Yeah,
out real
okay,
quick.
so...
I was
okay.
gonna say if we're wrapping up, it would be, we'll wrap this and then hit a short
Okay.
rest.
Let's
so.
do that.
Yeah, that
So I'm
sounds
gonna tap the guards on the shoulder and be like, "Thank you for that," and because I don't think it's anyone in the room right now.
I don't know.
Especially if like walking around, the smell didn't get stronger when you walk near anyone.
Yeah, no. There's no worry.
I don't know if it's any of them.
I don't trust the. I have a bad feeling about the guards. If it's not getting stronger or weaker as you walk around, the guards standing right outside feel
That's
like a
true.
very strong possibility. But I rolled really bad.
Yeah, and I don't want to be like all
I
of
mean,
us roll perception checks against the one person.
There's certain
you know?
checks you know how to do already, right? Fire seems to work.
Mm-hmm.
They're bad at clothes, from what you thought.
Perception
So
check
I'm gonna
and look at their clothes.
when I go
mean,
tap
you could ask
when I go
them-
tap the guards on the shoulder.
Yeah.
When I bring my hands up, I'm gonna kind of grip their clothing a little bit and just kind of like ruffle as I'm like kind of like a
Be an HR problem.
Yeah.
something like that. Just trying to be casual.
So when you do that, the guards' clothes. Are you doing it to two people at once or one?
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
as I'm like getting them out of the way. I'm like, thank you so much for that.
The clothes ruffle under your hands.
Damn.
Perhaps they
Can't
just
trust anyone.
barred entry and exit and evacuated the room because you were drinking blood that was rather powerful.
Can I also say?
No. He asked them to guard the room
Yeah.
Oh.
because he didn't want anyone leaving in case it was one of the people in there.
Can I also just say he mentioned that we could test for fire, but if the whole room smells like fire, what if we start a
room
fire
smells
and it
of
just
sulfur
lights
and
the whole
blows
room?
No,
up.
that's because also we're supposed to keep it on the down low. Lud would hear about me walking around being like, "Can I burn your finger? Can I burn your finger? Can I burn your finger?" Like, and then so would the monsters, and they would probably be able to come up with a defense for that.
Start
or
wearing
something.
gloves.
Everyone starts wearing gloves.
So this is one of the things about the church, right? Healing cloth and hunters all wear gloves.
Yes.
The color of their gloves are what indicate what side of the church they're on. Because
Oh.
not everyone wears all white or all black. But if they have white gloves on, they're healing church. If they have black gloves on, they're hunters.
Yeah, so like I would have gloves on that are
You would have
completely
black or leather gloves.
Yeah, probably leather. But yeah.
What if these gloves are a clue?
That's
That
all.
nun lady had her gloves off, so it's not one of the nuns in the bathroom.
No, they had their gloves like tucked away because
They're
they were going to the
Tucked away,
Bathroom.
but they were off, which means they had clothing that they took off.
Yeah.
So
okay.
it's probably not them. Which means it's that other person.
Some.
Send it down the other hallway.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
And I'm
I
just
can
gonna
go down
message.
the
I'm
other
gonna be
hallway.
messaging with him and covering my mouth every time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So upon I'm gonna make my eraser bigger.
We just need to get your character.
I need
a
sight
bird.
back.
Just to get your character a bird. This is like you.
big thinking.
think about that.
Big-
Think about that, baby.
big glove.
Big galunker.
Big glunker.
They call
They call me the
they
big
call me the
glunker.
big glunker.
Oh god.
That was not.
That's why they call me Big Glunk.
Insanity has a comment for you.
What is Insanity's comment?
Bug. Unfortunately, the three of us are in a video chat, and all said not it before you. Avoid using your car until the nitroglycerin expires.
What?
I don't know.
Toffee says this is somehow worse out of context.
What does that mean?
Oh, right. They're making fun of you for having light mode on.
You leave my light mode alone.
Yeah.
I love how Deej was like super vehemently against it, but the second time they make fun of him, he's like, "Hey, leave my night mode, yeah. Leave my night mode, yeah."
So bathrooms this way, right? So I'm gonna do a detailed version of this hall. It's like I said, this church is massive. So there's several rooms, branching along, before you reach another hallway that splits.
Personally, I'm gonna go down that hallway
Okay.
because you'd probably be sending it out at about the same time. That probably happened
Sure.
about the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah. So you guys reconvene. You're all walking down this hallway together then?
So I actually want to stay at the entranceway, maybe
Mhm.
just outside, and I might ask that character name
Mako.
Mako stays with me because they've got that smell, that good smell for the sulfur.
Okay.
So
They
I
got
might
that
ask that
good
they
sniff.
So
Good
it's
sniff.
been probably 2 to 3 minutes at a bare minimum at this point.
That smells.
Sulfur lingers a little bit, so you can sense it, but I'm gonna make the DC pretty high.
That's fine. That's fine.
If
Um,
it went down this hallway.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go down that hallway, and I'm okay with being alone.
Listen,
Thank you.
I'm okay with being alone. Like y'all can stay by the thing, because it's less suspicious if I'm walking around a church by myself.
okay.
So,
So you're going down. The
Down.
remainder of the party is staying by the prayer room.
Mhm.
Okay. Roll a perception check for me. I'm gonna make the DC a 19 or higher.
Understandable.
Really sorry.
Understandable, and that's a 15.
Okay.
Nope.
It's hard to smell.
So
You smell perfume. You smell blood.
You could come.
I definitely smell
I
blood right
didn't-
now.
There's iron in the air.
I didn't think about
That's not
this, but
uncommon
I
for the
could
church.
stealth into the side rooms and see if there's anything going on in there.
But I don't want to leave the two party members that are both at disadvantages right now.
We're just down
One
the
is
hall.
blind and less health. One has -4 to everything they do.
But we're just down the hall, so if anything happens, we just come back.
True.
We're not far.
True. If you want to.
Okay, so I might let him go out and see, and when he's like, I don't see
They are prayer rooms, so if they notice you coming in, you could be like, "Oh,
not
I'm
all-
sorry."
Not all of these are prayer rooms.
Oh, okay.
Some of them are private quarters.
Ah.
Some of them are teaching offices. because this is a major place. So some are classrooms, some are lavatories. Okay, in order, right? Because each door has unless it's a lavatory, there's a window.
Yep.
First one, classroom.
Mm-hmm.
Right? This is they're teaching theology here.
Okay.
Second
A lot
door.
of people in that room.
This is like a captain's quarters, right? High-ranking officials spend their time here.
Uh-oh. Okay.
The third one is an equipment room,
Okay.
and then you have another branching hall.
Have we seen any high-ranking officials come by here? And
Yeah, totally.
Are they worth? Okay, we might.
Were there any of them in the room?
In the room
in the
you were
prayer
in,
room?
the only high-ranking official you would have recognized was Sister Adele.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll probably not start with that room. Let's start with the.
Also, make sure we're paying attention to faces in case a second face of the same person shows up in another place.
Right.
So make sure we're keeping track of faces.
Okay.
Going forward, kind of thing.
Yeah, I my character probably would have been like I just thought of it.
Yeah.
So my character just thought of it as well.
Yeah.
Like when I passed by him in the hallway. being like-
Retroactively.
Yeah.
What do we know?
yeah. So I walk by him as we're passing in the hallway, and I'd
Okay.
be like, pay attention to faces.
So I
So
would.
when you're peering in, do you want me to describe everyone in the room? Because I
Yeah.
have lists of people.
Okay. So yeah.
Okay.
Post up on the
Oh,
hall
yeah.
so nobody can step out and try to sneak out while
That's
you're
fair.
there.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm gonna start with the. What was that far back room? You said it was like a utility room.
This is a utility armor equipment room. So this is like a hunter's room specifically. You would go in, you get your weapons from here. This is something, should something happen, you would go in here with townspeople to help them get equipment.
Okay.
Obviously, there are people inside of here. This has to be a stationed area. But it's personnel that would be authorized to be there.
Yeah. Do you have a preference on which room I start with?
If you were to look into this room, the people in this room are bum ba bum 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 bum.
I don't have a preference on which room.
Okay.
For the study room, like the what is it?
I just worry that room is
don't-
gonna have the most people.
I
It's
don't
gonna be
think
the most-
you should open the door since there's a window.
Yeah.
You just kind of glance at the people inside, see if anyone had just entered, see if anyone is.
Oh, I missed the part about the window. Okay.
Yeah. So just kind of peek in the window for a second and then keep moving.
Okay, so that's where we'll start. Is as we're passing by the classroom.
Okay.
I just want to peek in the window and see if there's anybody just sitting down. If there's anybody.
The first window for the classroom?
Yeah.
Okay. So, weirdly enough, it's only faculty.
Hmm.
Give me a second. I have a list of faculty. It would be Professor Atwood, Professor Dexter.
God damn it. Continue.
Professor Atwood, Professor Dexter, Professor William, Professor Ellery, Professor Tyler M. Freeborn,
And to me, Jamie, let me take
Dr.
notes.
Alan Hosley, and Professor Lake.
Do you want to just send that to me?
Can I overhear the? Are they having a conversation right now? Are they talking? Or are they just kind of sitting in there?
They are currently discussing things.
Can
you
I-
can't hear anything from outside of the door.
Shit. I
Can I
might
have
try to
things again?
stealth my
I can
way
send
in.
them.
Sounds good.
I feel like they're gonna notice the door.
I
open.
love being mean and just rambling them off like that, but I can send them to
I'm dyslexic, dog. I was stressed.
That's why I was like, let me do it.
I'm like, I've got Atwood, William, Dexter, Lake, and Dr. Allen.
Give me a piece of paper and a pencil, and I will take notes. You don't have paper.
I have so many names.
God.
Wait, just screenshot it and then send it.
No.
via-
No.
Oh, I got you. Never mind. My bad.
Yeah,
My bad.
you don't get that. That's
Tanner,
too much
can you grab me a
information.
piece of paper?
If you have scrap paper anywhere.
Here you go, guys. I love you.
Oh, he sent it in the Discord. Okay.
Oh, you're amazing. He sent in the Discord. We're good. You're amazing.
Okay.
I love you.
Okay.
All right. Now I need a
Oh,
pencil.
you're even giving us what the professor of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm stealing your pencil, DJ.
Yeah, all good.
You know these people, which is why you know names.
Great. Then I won't sneak in there just yet.
Okay.
Let's.
So many names. So many people.
I'm
Whole
bringing.
populated town.
I'm bringing a notebook next time. I didn't realize this was one
I
of
was
those
intending
campaigns.
to. I was intending to have a nice journal that I could like have as my
Yeah.
my character's journal and have her notes and character and stuff. And then I
Wow.
forgot.
What
to grab
insane.
Okay. Well, let's peek into the
First
next
time I'm
room.
actually
That
taking
one
notes
was
during
the
campaign.
armory room.
Okay.
Let's peek in there.
The armory room has two guards. You don't recognize them. They're not high-ranking officials, but it's a man with black hair and a man with red hair. Silver armor, black gloves on both,
gloves on both. That's healing, isn't it?
They're
Wait,
both
wait.
hunters.
No.
Oh no, hunters is okay.
Both hunters
white,
are the healing
White
church.
is healing. Oh.
White is
White gloves
Gotcha.
are healing, black gloves
Gotcha.
are hunters.
Okay, I see. It's just the 2 guards in there.
Chainmail draping from the bottom of their armor on both.
Okay.
We're gonna go in there in a minute. I just want to check the utility room
Okay.
before we.
So the utility room is the last one. That was where the guards were. So right, classroom, officers area, and were you looking into the officers area?
Yes.
It's currently unoccupied.
Okay.
No, go inside.
We don't
and look.
even know if they can become objects or not.
Go inside and look, because remember it was red goo,
Yeah.
and it was like there.
It could be stuck on the ceiling.
All I'm saying, right, is that a guard has red hair, red goo, red hair.
I mean, you
I'm
saw it
just
slip through a crack of a door that was maybe an inch wide.
Yeah, so
Like-
it can literally go through an
Look.
inch wide space.
Okay, I'm gonna step into that room then and just make sure there's.
Okay, roll a perception check
s-
for me.
Oh my god!
Reroll that.
Do you have luck?
You're
No.
not. You're not around.
No, I am. I'm with you guys. We all went.
Yeah.
No. We stayed by the door.
At the
in
very
case
least,
people
at
left.
the very least.
At the
he's
very
staying
least,
at
he
the
did,
door.
and I didn't want to leave him alone.
Okay.
And he's stealthy, so we sent. Because I went,
Yeah.
and then we passed each other in the hallway as I came
Let me
back.
see if the range
I'm gonna
one
grab a
is.
cookie.
Yeah, grab a cookie. If there's any more, give me one as well.
Yeah.
If there's only one, you eat it.
There is only one from what I can tell.
Then you eat
It's
it.
not my blood.
I'm so upset about my rolls tonight. What the heck?
I think a lot of us are.
You've had some good rolls. Are you kidding me?
That's true. That's true.
Okay. I guess we just.
I can see
Hold
within
on.
30
Maybe.
feet, so no, he's good.
Yeah, that's your roll.
Okay, well, it was really bad, so.
What'd you roll?
I don't remember. It was like a
12
6.
altogether.
Oh, was it a 12? Okay, well, good thing he remembers better than I do.
Okay.
Four
At a
points.
12, you can smell a faint, very, very faint smell of sulfur.
Ah, shit.
In the captain's quarters?
Yeah.
My friend, come in here. It's time to do some.
I mean, it's faint enough that if you went back to the party and came back, it no longer
It
smells
would be
like
gone.
sulfur.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So-
that means it was
Like,
in.
you know when someone lights a match
hmm
and you smell it for a second,
And then it goes
it's-
away.
Yeah,
So yeah, he's down the hall. So
and I
I'm
mean,
gonna-
there's candles everywhere.
Mm,
That's true.
Although there's no lit candles in this room.
no lit
you would know that
candles.
at 12.
Cool. So,
So
you
it
come in.
was in there.
It
I
was.
Can,
Was there anywhere looking around the room? I rolled an investigation. Is there anywhere that it might have slipped through?
Hard to tell.
to
yeah,
tell.
if
Damn
you
12,
if you want, I
yes.
can roll an investigation for it, Dylan,
Yeah,
to look for a.
sure. What are you looking for in specific?
Well, they're
Because an
asking
investigation,
how-
general investigation's already been rolled.
Yeah, cracks and like if the hole in the window might be big enough to pass through, or whatever's going on in this room,
Okay.
or if it left a trail, maybe.
Sure.
If it decided to be goo and go through something,
So you're specifically looking at walls, floor.
walls, floor, roof, that sort of
Is
thing.
there like a cabinet?
Specifically
there that I
at
can-
surfaces.
Can I open up some drawers?
Sure.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, this is cobblestone, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it is filled with primitive cement, like limestone cement. There are cracks, right? Not too many are particularly over an inch, but there are a few. The ceiling is logs, right? So, because there's an upstairs, it's pretty tightly sealed. Whatever it is wouldn't have gone up to the next floor, but it could have gone into another room or outside. If there was something in here.
People would have freaked out if it
If
went
it
to
went to
either of
the-
the other two rooms.
Mhm.
Assuming I saw it.
Well, I mean, if you're discussing something and,
And
you see a
So inside, this isn't an exterior wall. It would have been into the courtyard. From the stained glass window into the courtyard, there are people.
Shit.
and they might have seen it.
They probably would have. And this is full of hunters. That would have been a very dangerous thing to do.
That would have been an immediate death for this thing.
So then it probably did. Okay.
So then, minimum of 2. There's 2 hunters in the next room.
Yeah, let's go over to the other room and check up on those hunters. I don't like.
Well, this is the direction one person went, not two.
That's right.
Yeah.
You can check the next room. I'm not trying to. I'm just giving you the
No.
information back.
But what-
I
wanna
feel
be
like
clear.
this is. I feel like this is all we got.
What is the odds that the one guy was doing his thing, getting his gear,
And
and the
it
guy
popped in
slips
behind him?
in,
Oh, you
then
got a dirty 20, right?
changes?
Yeah.
There are cracks in the floor.
Oh, shit. Okay,
What's
well-
beneath us?
Oh, there's a grate in the floor. I'm sorry. You got a really high score.
Yeah.
I wasn't giving you enough information.
It's okay.
So,
Well-
so you know, like in old buildings, right? How a lot of them have cement floors or stone floors. They're usually slanted in,
Yeah, with the
and it
grate.
goes into a.
Yeah.
All right. So.
So they are in the sewer.
What did we guess earlier? Sewer travel, baby.
Are you fucking kidding me? I hate when I'm right on base one. Are you kidding me?
Damn. I guess we'll relay that information to the other two.
Okay.
And I think we can probably end there. We'll head to the
Yeah.
sewers next session.
So, because this
actually know
one,
what's coming up.
because this one's gonna be released on the main episode. Are you okay to do yours next week?
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect. So,
Yeah, I
because
should
this
have some
is
time
because this is being released on the main podcast as like a teaser, and not even a teaser, like the first episode for Bugsy's campaign.
I felt so bad. I was
Um,
like, shit. Like, I couldn't help it.
Next week we're going to be doing Tanner's campaign, Earthstone and Magic, which you all know our characters, and it's going to be very fun. It's going to be, I believe, Chapter 3.
Did we decide we were streaming his every week, or?
We can discuss that in a minute.
Yeah, we'll discuss that.
Follow TikTok, look for notifications, we'll let you know. It's probably going to be, once again, Friday at about 6:30 next week.
Will they get past the sign? We'll find out.
We'll be finding it past the sign. That's true, that's a question. But personally, thank you all for showing up. After that, the week after, we will be streaming another episode of Puking Lizard. The main, I don't even have a name for the main. I should come up with a name for it.
Is it not just the Puking Lizard campaign?
I guess it's just the Puking
Yeah, it's the
Lizard
Puking
campaign.
Lizard
I mean-
campaign. Yeah, I mean,
But like,
I
this
feel
is the whole thing's the Puking Lizard, you
that's
know?
true.
Yeah, that's like the umbrella group,
Because
right?
I have a
Yeah.
name, but it's a spoiler.
Yeah, I don't think you can tell us
the
the
name
name yet.
itself is a spoiler.
It's unnamed as of now.
Well, I'll call it Understanding Nuance, because there's a lot of nuance going on in the campaign that y'all haven't been noticing. So, Understanding Nuance, that's actually kind of a dope name. We will be streaming next week. This episode, not next week. Next week we will be streaming Earthstone and Magic. This episode will be coming out on Saturday next week for the general public. And then 2 weeks, we're going back to the regular schedule of Understanding Nuance, and then Bugsy's, and then Understanding Nuance, and then Tanner's, and then Understanding Nuance. And essentially, so Patreon subscribers get something once a week, whilst everyone else gets something twice a month.
Yeah.
So, thank you all for joining us. Bugsy, do you have anything to say, leading us out?
Mouthful.
Oh, do you have anything to say for your campaign coming up next week?
I have a couple of big ideas that will hopefully start encroaching on the players, including some things that I've been looking up for some surprises for them. So hopefully I'll have something that's a little more ear-catching than the first 2 episodes. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Sub to the Patreon.
What's
Sub to the
Bobbly?
Patreon and you'll get to see
That's a
it.
great
And
question.
if you guys enjoyed this session, sub to the Patreon, because this is going to be the only one that's free.
Yeah. We will be live streaming it, but we would appreciate support for the live streams. Thank you everyone who came out. We genuinely appreciate it. The support is amazing. And if you are a fan of horror, you are a fan of detail and mystery, please subscribe to our Patreon. I assure you, I am giving maximum effort to this.
Apparently,
what is this?
what the hell does this mean? I don't know what.
I want context.
I have
Yeah,
never
what is this
paid so
bobbling?
much attention. to a
Bobbling? Bobbling?
campaign.
I don't know.
And
Yeah.
it feels
We're bobbling
weird
so
because
hard
all
right
of
now.
yours, I'm
I
just
don't know.
kind of
We both
like,
supposed to be bobbling? Okay.
I'd like to pickpocket.
I appreciate the insult.
No.
No, I'm
You
not
get a
messing.
different one
I'm
next
messing.
time.
So,
Yeah, you are not allowed to use that die ever again.
Where are my dice?
so yeah, make sure you
Oh.
join us. This one will be live streamed, but the
Yeah.
actual recordings of it won't be released unless we'll figure stuff out. We're still working on it. We're still a new podcast, but that's the schedule so far, and that's kind of all we have. That's kind of all we're working on right now.
Look at the people. You're
These-
talking to the people.
Next
Sorry,
time,
talking to the
Look at the people.
I won't be dying of poison. I won't be poisoned. So I will probably have physical props for the next one. So please do tune in for our next campaign.
I will also be bringing a cane. A physical prop.
Is that what we're doing now? I'll pull
I
up.
do-
We're dressing up.
So something I'm very good at, something I'm particularly stand out at, is making physical props. I can age parchment, I can press paper, I have a significant other who is an art conservationist, so I make my own paints, I can do a lot. So if you want to see props like that, because you'll only see them via the camera. If you want to see our props that I will be making going forward, you have to subscribe to the Patreon.
Okay, so I will be stepping up my game apparently for the next for my campaign. It's gonna go up, I promise.
Jamie.
It's gonna match this somehow.
Jay's in Colorado next week.
Oh.
So we probably won't be streaming next week.
Or we could
Which
play
actually
Puking
works-
Lizard and we can give
Well-
them an NPC.
Well, I was gonna
Or
say
Jan
that,
NPC.
that
We will
I would
have
rather,
a
that
guest
sounds
star,
good to me.
so
I think we might
please
do
do
that.
show up.
Yes, please show up. We will have a guest star. Oh no, Jay doesn't like being on stream.
No, I was thinking just audio.
Jay literally went, hell yeah, I'm in Colorado next week.
Jay, do you
We'll-
want to be a guest star?
We'll
talk
figure
about
stuff
it
out.
after.
We'll
Figure
talk
it out.
about it.
Figure it
And
out.
we don't need
Yes.
planning on stream.
Join the Discord and we'll
Yeah.
keep you posted.
Yes.
We will keep you abreast of what our further decisions will be.
And we really appreciate you all showing up.
Holy fuck, I'm dying.
Thank you all. You guys have a great day. Geez, what do you always remind them of?
Stay hydrated.
And
don't
always
Wash
forget.
behind your ears.
I don't know where you guys came up for that. Don't you guys forget, show up again for premium content every week, except for when we're busy.
And always wash behind your ears. You guys have a great day.